What a funny thing to have happened. I've got to turn my microphone on. That would help. Hello, how are we doing, everyone? Thank you for bearing with me whilst I deal with my technical difficulties. It's always the way. It is always the way. Oh man, classic comedy. How is everyone? Hopefully everyone's doing well on this fine Thursday evening in sunny Australia. I'm just going to make sure that I've got everything happening in the right spots. Thank you for coming. I'm very well, Robsy. How are you? Trainer Jack, hello. Thank you everyone for coming along. There's a whole bunch of people in the chat tonight that I recognise the name of from that one time 20 years ago when I did some streaming, which is fantastic. Now, tonight we have to talk about what we are actually doing. So, with Pokemon Live being around the corner, you will notice that in the top right-hand corner of my screen, I have hundreds upon hundreds of tournament tickets that I need to get rid of. So what I'm going to be doing over the next few days is trying to burn through all of these event tickets. Now, I started off with over 900 of them, so I've done relatively well, but I figured that I would try and play some more tonight. We'll see how we go. Is that the real Mitch Jordan? Yes, it is. It is the real me. Absolutely. It's all happening over here. I'm Aussie? Yeah, no, absolutely I am. Absolutely I am. And that is why I sound Australian and awesome. Nate, not real Mitch, this is not me. This is not me. Alright, so I'm going to talk to you about the deck that we're going to be playing tonight, and we can talk about all the different topics that we're going to be going through. Firstly, the deck that I'm using, I know it has ADP in it. I understand that that may ruffle some people's feathers, but I want to use Dragonite. Dragonite's a cool attacker, plus it's really easy to burn through expanded tournaments with Dragonite and ADP, winning a lot of the time, which is good because it means that you can get all of your tournament tickets into packs, which is fantastic. Always feels good to win, but yeah, it's pretty brainless, so I don't need to think about it, which is the key, absolutely the key. So those ticket tourneys are going to be played with this deck. The system is really simple, right? We just need to get Tag Call. Tag Call gets us ADP. It gets us Guzma and Hala. Guzma and Hala gets us a double Dragon Energy, which can get our ADP attacking, gets it at Float Stone and things like that as well. It can even find Stormy Mountains, which will get us into an ADP if we want one as well. So it's a pretty solid deck, and like I said, it's pretty brainless. So we'll jump into some tournaments here. If you are on PTCGO right now and you want to play against me, then feel free to do so. I'm going to jump in and try our luck. Is this the Mitch from the new Pokemon not trading card game live? It is. Absolutely. Alright, so tonight we are going to talk about PTCGL on Pokemon Live. We'll be talking about what that means for the channel. I'll just keep doing the same thing. It'll just be a different program. And some of the positives and some of the negatives about the new client coming out. So there's been generally, it's been a really weird reception to the game because all of the people in the kind of YouTube community are all very excited about it, and obviously they would be because it's new content. And there's a lot of people in the kind of not the competitive playing community, but the kind of more casual playing community who are a little bit more apprehensive. So we're going to talk about that, which is fantastic. We'll have a conversation about that throughout the night. I'll just try and keep up with chat here. I've got chat going on all cylinders, firing on all cylinders tonight, which is fantastic. You got 6 tradable Dragon Energies. Well, dude, get rid of them. The list is fun. You can see it in the description. Go down to the description. You'll be able to find it. No worries. We need to turn the sounds of PTCGO down, I think, because they are just a smidgen too loud. Do not click concede. My new content of using teams is awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm trying to do something that's a little bit different. Trying to make it a little bit more interesting for me to record, firstly, and for you guys to watch, because I don't want to just make the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, because it gets tedious. What cards am I going to transfer to PTCGL? All of them. Every single card that I get, I'm going to transfer. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to try and just win this game straight up. I have no fear. I have no fear. And we are just going to win. We're just going to go and win this game. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab Tapu Koko, because that'll give us some energy. And then we can Dedenne. We just need to find a Float Stone. We haven't found a Float Stone. Can we find a tag? Oh, we got the Guzma right here. Look at this. See how easy it is to just win with this deck? It's obnoxious. It is obnoxious the way that this deck works. Because now I can just grab this Float Stone. I can throw the Koko here. We'll get ourselves our 2 energy out of the discard pile. And we'll take our first dub of the night. Which is, it's one of those things that's kind of awkward with this tournament style system, is because you can just cruise through and get some easy wins like this, but it means that there's a lot of dead space in between your games, because like at the end of this we're going to find that I'm the only person that has finished their round. So there we go. So let's have a chat. Let's see how we go. Robsy says, I'm glad they finally added CPDE to this 10-year-old game, but sucks that the new one has no trading. Okay, so let's talk about trading first. It has been a very contentious point. Lots of people aren't happy with it. There's the meme at the moment, oh, it's got trading in the name, you know, as if they could get rid of trading. I see this as generally a positive thing, but bear with me. So the reason... Oh, you meant to say code, sorry. I was like, I wonder what CPDE is. So, when it comes to the issue of trading, let's look at this through the lens of a person that isn't like me, because I've got a massive bias towards the kind of purchasing stuff method, because that's what I do, right? So at the start of a new set, I'll spend a couple of $100, depending on the set, $200 to $500 on code cards. That's just what I do. And normally at the start of a set, it'll cost about $1 a code. So I'm spending at minimum $200 on codes. Okay, so I don't think that I am the best reflection of the trading method, because ultimately it won't affect me. It will affect other people. Alright, so anyone in chat who likes trading in PTCGO can say aye. So, I feel sorry for the people who have limited ability to get access to cards on PTCGO and rely on their friends trading them stuff so that they can play competitive decks. That is obviously quite frustrating to not be able to do that, and I can completely understand that being a negative if you are the type of person that does that, and that's perfectly fine. It's a good way to get new players into the game, because you can just go, here, I'm going to give you all the cards that you need to have a competitive standard legal deck, and off you go. So that's obviously a shame that we can't do that anymore, but we have to assume that the reason that they're getting rid of it is because there will be a relatively simple progression to get from pure beginner, as in 0 cards on your account, through until they get something that's playable. Now, all we can do is speculate, because there's no details about like how much microtransactions are going to cost and all that kind of stuff. We can't speculate on any of that because we don't know. But we have to assume that Pokemon, which prides itself on being a game that is cheap and easy to get into, and that they've provided a whole bunch of products in real life to try and get people into the game, we have to assume that they're thinking about the ease in which people can get to that first standard deck. So I'm hopeful, but we obviously have to wait and see, but I'm hopeful that it will be relatively cheap and easy. And for that reason, I think that it is going to be a good thing, in that let's think about the opening. If you're a Pokemon player and you have no links in the community, you don't know any people that play, and you load up PTCGO and you don't want to spend any money, the steps that you have to go through to get a standard legal deck that is competitive are obnoxious, absolutely obnoxious. You start off, you have to play the Trainer Challenge. Then once you've played enough of the Trainer Challenge, you can get enough codes to buy enough coins to get a theme deck. And then once you've played enough theme deck games, you can get enough tickets to play in tournaments. And then once you're in tournaments, you can get packs which you could trade for cards, but you never get enough packs, and you never get enough tickets, and it just takes ages and ages and ages. So from a new player perspective, hopefully that process is shorter. I'd like to be able to, if I'm a completely new player with no links in Pokemon at all, and I have no interest in spending money, I'd like to think that I could get a standard legal deck that's playable within like a couple of hours. That would be fantastic. But we have to wait and see, obviously. I thought one can only transfer certain amounts of cards from PTCGO to PTCGL. Yes, absolutely. So you can only send through 4 copies of any card through to live when it comes out. All the rest disappear into the ether. Absolutely gone. They are all gone. Battle Pass is going to be interesting as well. Absolutely. More ways to funnel my money to Japan. Well, here's the thing, right? At the moment, we spend money... and we give money to third-party card stores, right? So all of our money that we spend on codes goes to someone in the world. To know who they are. They could be literally anyone. I don't know who owns any of these companies. What am I doing? Here I am not playing the game the way I'm supposed to be playing. The game. I would have GX'd this turn. Okay, we're just gonna concede. I got so many tickets. It doesn't matter. I got distracted by talking. It's 4 of every art, Matty Nate. So 4 of every card, every unique number. We can jump into this one. Here we go. There we go. All right. So we can send our money to Japan, as Robsy was saying. We can send it to Pokemon, which is the most important thing. It's not just to Japan, it's to Pokemon, which means that they have incentive to improve the game. Because if you've played PTCGO at any point in the last 2 years, you know that the amount of updates this game has received has been effectively 0. They give us new cards, but that's about it. That's pretty much it. So, not really worth it. Not really worth it. I'd much rather give my money to Pokemon than some random person in Argentina or wherever. Because then I at least know that they're going to put the money back into the game. Or at least I can hope that they do. At least I can hope that they do. Wouldn't your dupe cards be discarded into the crafting material? Unfortunately, no. I think the way that it's transferring across from PTCGO to live is that they're just going to go, does this person have 4 or more copies? Yes, bang, you get 4. So I think that that's the way that it is. This game is coded. Yeah, this game is barely coded. Is a good way of putting it. It's coded in the sense that it is functional for a little bit sometimes. So that's obviously an issue. Let's grab Tapu Lele. We're just going to double check that Guzma is here. I want to make sure that I'm actually playing this game without being a complete disaster like I was in the last round, because that was a disaster. Now, obviously, my opponent is playing the terrifying Beedrill Deck, so this could be literally anything. I don't know, but we'll wait and see. We could find ourselves in a very interesting situation in this game, because our opponent could actually be playing something. I don't know. They haven't even removed the GX counter from standard. Yeah, no, well, and that's the thing, is that there's no incentive for them to do any of that, because Pokemon doesn't see the money that goes into this game. Third-party card stores do. You're saying that my 145 copies of Petlil are gone? I'm furious. Yes, they're gone. They're gone. Well, 141 of them are, but it means that you should trade them right now to your friends so that you've got access to another copy of the cards. But yeah, no. So that's whatever. Obviously, I would personally like to see my cards turned into dust, but you know what? Did that person just grab a crushing hammer and then not flip it? Alrighty then. What a very strange thing to have happened. I'm trying to read chat and also have interesting things to say whilst playing a game, and it's hard. Whoop. Crobat's not in. We need an energy, please. 1 energy. Thank you. Alright, let's just ultimate ray this Pidove. They also killed Legacy, unfortunately. Yeah, no, and so that's a big loss, I think, for some people. For me personally, I don't really mind because I don't play Legacy, but I'm not going to sit here and say that that's fine, because there are lots of people that have put lots of time and money into that particular format. But Pokemon obviously doesn't officially support it, so I can understand why they've elected not to bring it across, because it's one of those things, unfortunately, where because they don't officially support the format, they've got no incentive to bring it across to PTCGO, which is unfortunate. I separate how it's coded from how it plays. The UI and UX guys have clearly been on holiday for a long time. They certainly have been. They've been on holiday since 2018, maybe. It's been a while. Let's say that much. since the PTCGO guys have had a chance to actually do anything about the UI, about the UI. Really disappointed that I haven't managed to find myself a Dragon Energy here. Let's just throw all these cards away so that we don't draw into them off of this N. We'll try and get a double Dragon Energy here, and we've got one, which is fantastic. So now we can knock out the Ampharos, we can attach to the bench Dragonite, and then retreat for free, because we're using Zeraora-GX, which is a good card, and then we can Dragon Gale, which is going to be exciting. What in the world is going on in Australia today? A whole bunch of tradies in Melbourne are throwing a fit about not having a break room, I think. I think that's what's happening. Grabbing the Crushing Hammer and not playing it. He's playing the long game. And he flipped heads as well. Trust me, Pokemon don't have a money problem, especially now. I think they're just making hay while the sun shines. Probably. They're probably doing that. But hey, it's you know, it's whatever. Here's the thing. I support the hobby because I enjoy it. So I'm going to put money into the game. That's just what's going to happen, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on how you look at it. Haroon, how am I today? I'm very well. How do I feel about migrating to PTCGL from PTCGO? Do I have a special connection, or do I think it's fine to migrate and it won't make a difference? I think it will be infinitely better for me personally, which is the only person that I need to support is me personally. Not really, obviously. There's a whole bunch of different facets to the game migrating across. I don't think that I lose anything out of it. I'm still going to be able to play Standard, which is the format that I play most of the time anyway. All of the cards that I have transfer across. I've already put a lot of money into this game. I'm more than happy to put more money into the next game, so I'm not going to lose anything out of that. But I'm not a free-to-play player, so I've got a very different perspective on how the setup of PTCGL is going to be. Anav, my new job is going well. It's going well. We're in school holidays at the moment, which is exciting. Hello, Alex. How you doing?
Hey.
The cat's scratching on the door, is she?
Yeah. Try something?
You're going to try something, okay. You're going to try leaving the door open?
Yeah.
Alright, that's a risk.
I'm gonna bring the chair in.
Alright, sounds like a plan. They're not going to transfer cosmetic items that aren't part of products. Does that mean that they'll remove the player's cup sleeves and deck box? I cannot imagine that they would, McGee. They might, I don't know. But I imagine that all the stuff that's been like official Pokemon stuff over the last couple of years will stay. Like the Bidoof sleeves, I think they'll stay, that kind of stuff. The deck boxes and coins and stuff. But obviously you can't keep your hat or whatever that you've got on your avatar. You'll have to get a new one of those. The UI in this game refers to urinary infection you get from starting, how bad it is. It's pretty bad when you start off. I like the fact that you can buy individual cards in the shop. This is a great thing. Okay, so Spoopy Time has hit the nail on the head with something. I'm a new player. I refuse to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on buying codes on PTCGO, but I load up PTCG Live, and there in the shop, I can buy the Trainers Toolkit, right? The 2021 Trainers Toolkit for however many dollary dues it ends up being. But if they're putting the Trainers Toolkit in, that means they're probably putting in a lot of other products as well, like League Battle Decks, which are the best way to start playing competitively. So, me, an astute and kind person that doesn't want to spend too much money, having had no experience with the game before and having had no cards, will go into the shop, buy the Inteleon League Battle Deck, and instantly have cards that are good enough to play on the standard ladder. And they can do it for like 10 or 15 bucks. Assuming that that's the amount that it costs. I imagine that it would cost about that. But that's incredible, right? That's always a good thing to get people into the game that way. Obviously, if you are 100% free to play and you don't want to do that at all, it will take longer. But if you could make a very small investment that's super easy to do, you can do it in the client, you don't have to think about it, then that is a good thing for new players. You know what's better than playing Pokemon Online? Playing IRL? Absolutely. Except we're locked in our houses at the moment, so that's pretty average. You alright?
No,
Yeah?
I'm
Just checking on the cat? She's sitting down.
Like I'm not here. Yeah.
Oh, pretend. I can't pretend like you're not here. I love you. Alright, let's whilst we're waiting for this to carry on. World Sleeves will be a cool thing to show off in the new game. I think so too. Hopefully they keep going through. But Mitch, I can't give away packs to gain more viewers temporarily. However, will I create content? Well, here's the thing, Sparksy. The code's still in packs, so I can still buy codes and give them away. So who cares? I don't know why people think that they need to be in the game and then trade it to you. I don't get that. I don't understand that at all. Flex Daddy Righteous said it could be pronounced live, as in live instead of live. Oh boy. The conversion system is phenomenal, and the ability to buy more products, glad they added it. Yeah, exactly. And it's something that PTCGO really doesn't have, right? So, like, if you want to buy something on PTCGO, you can either enter codes, or you can buy, what, booster packs for 200 coins? Or you can buy, like, old theme decks that are almost not relevant anymore. What are my thoughts on Genshin Impact? I've never played it, so I can't make an assessment. Video idea for when PTCGL comes out. How long can it take for me to build an S-tier deck speedrun? Here's the thing. The first thing that I'm doing when live comes out is I'm starting another account and going from nothing to Master Ball rank. That's what I'm doing. 100%. From the start of PTCGL, you can't put money in, but that might change in the future. It will change. I think what's going to happen is, I think that it's going to come out before Fusion Strike comes out. So that's my feeling. And I think the battle passes last for 3 months, so for the length of a set. So I think that they don't want people buying things until Fusion Strike comes out, because they don't want people to buy a battle pass for Evolving Skies, for example, and then not get anything out of it. So I think they're waiting until then. How the individual card prices vary. So I imagine that the way that you purchase cards will be like the dusting system in Hearthstone or Legends of Runeterra or whatever it is, and you'll dust a card for a fraction of the price of a full card, and then turn those into cards eventually. So for example, a common card might be worth like 5 credits, and then you use 50 credits to make another one, for example. I don't know exactly what it is. Mr. Sableye Guy, how do I get good? I was going to ask you the exact same question, Gayso Beam. I do not know. So it's all about your investment in the game. Well, moreover, I wanted to ask, do you have a nostalgic connection with the game, and how long have I been playing? I've been playing PTCGO since 2014. The very first deck that I played in 2014 was this Beedrill deck. This guy. I played this on PTCGO. The very first thing I played, Swarming Sting. It does 40 damage times the number of Beedrill in play to one of your Pokemon. It's not very good, and it took me ages to get enough Beedrills to play it, and it was terrible. So I would have much rather just jumped into the game and gotten some good cards. But it's going to be sad when it goes, because obviously it's different and all that kind of stuff. You know, it's going to be different, but that's okay. Change is good. Ultimately, in the end, progression is always good. Just looking at Will Post Threads Live seems more generous with ladder rewards and more new user-friendly than PTCGO ever was. Absolutely. If I wasn't in an event, I'd show you the ladder for PTCGO, but it's relatively generous, but PTCG Live is way more generous. I'll show you pictures of that later on. Do we think trade lock packs will transfer over to Live? Zach, yes, I believe so, and that's I'm kind of hoarding them at the moment. I'm hoarding packs at the moment. Got hundreds of random packs. I got 54 locked Evolving Skies packs. We just got lots of stuff. So we're trying to get to that magic 125 mark. Because if you have 125 unopened products, then you get given 6,200 crystals, I think. Should I open my black and white Legendary Treasures packs? Probably not. I'll probably keep them. You're telling me that content creation isn't dead now that I can't buy my viewers? Oh gosh. Yeah, no, you might be in trouble, Sparky, if that's the way you're building your audience. PTCGL. Yeah, I've got to remember the name. It's tough. It's difficult. L is a very uncomfortable a letter to say rather than O. But hey, that's okay. What's my favorite letter? L or O? L. It's L. When will Live release? I don't know, but this is an interesting question. I think that it will be within 2 to 5 weeks. And let me tell you why. The standard ladder runs for 20 days on PTCGO. We are currently 11 days away from the end of this standard ladder. It would make sense for Live to release at the end of a standard ladder on PTCGO, because it would be rough to kind of cut it in half. They might, I don't know, but I would imagine that that's going to be the case. Now, if that is the case, it means that it's either releasing in 2 weeks at the end of the current standard ladder, or it will release in 5 weeks at the end of the next standard ladder. That is my thought process. I don't know if it's going to be correct. I don't know if it's right. It just is the way that I'm thinking. Packs won't transfer? No, they won't, but I'll get credits for them, so it'll be fine. What kind of 125 unopened items can be transferred? It's not 62,000, it's 6,200, so 6,200. But if you have 125 packs or more, you get given 6,200 crystals on PTCG Live, and that's the currency that you purchase with monies. At the end of my opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon will be knocked out. Well, I don't like that at all. Hopefully I get a... Yeah, here we go. This is looking good. Oh, Computer Search is a good card. Let's use this, shall we? Let's get ourselves, I think, a Dedenne. That seems pretty good. Dedenne. And we can also grab ourselves a Pokemon to put this hat on. Let's grab Dragonite. He seems like a pretty happy boy. Going to come into play and have a hat. Have a hat, Mr. Dragonite. And then we can Dedenne, and hopefully we get ourselves a whole bunch of good cards, and we can turn this into a turn and a half. You know what? I think we've gone and done it. Let's tag call. We'll grab ourselves Guzma. We can throw the Guzma. We get rid of the ADP, and I think we get rid of the VS Seeker. I feel like that's the right way to go. We're going to grab ourselves all these bits and bobs. Then we can quick ball away the Float Stone. We don't need that. We do need Tapu Koko, however. So we're going to throw the Koko down. We're going to throw down this. We're going to throw down this. We're going to throw down this. We're going to pop this. We're going to go like this. Get ourselves a couple of energy. And look at that. Just like that, we've gone from having absolutely nothing in play to having a Dragonite ready to knock out a Slowking V. Very, very nice. Do we need to Field Blower? Probably not, but I'm going to anyway. Let's get rid of that. Get out of here. Get out of here, little... Your hat? Definitely didn't need it in hindsight, but that's okay. Where are we? I'm trying to keep up with chat whilst playing in expanded games that are difficult to sequence is hard. They just said items. We're just assuming that means crates, Pikachu clothing kits, packs, everything. Well, it could be. I'm assuming that it's going to be packs. I don't know. I don't know. Do you think they will release beta first? Yes, they definitely will. They're having a closed beta. Then they're having a soft launch of the mobile version of the game in Canada, and then it will come out. That's the thought process. From there, will there be a spectator mode on PTCG Live? It would be neat. It would be neat. I don't think that they're gonna do it. At least not straight away. And the reason for that is because it was not in any of their promotional material. And if they had it, then they would have said that they had it. So, gut feeling is no, but you never know. It almost definitely will come out at some point. You have to have you have to have packs, decks. Let me just do this first. Here we go. Do I have access to Guzma in the bin? No. I mean, we're gonna grab the VS Seeker anyway. Guzma? Huh. Guzma. Guzma. Wind a game? Huh. Wind a game. You need to have packs. Chests don't count. That's what people think at least. Brankus, I agree with you. I have no evidence to support that, but that's what I think is going to happen. I don't know. Will uncommon chests become crystals? Probably not. I don't know. It's hard to say. Digify. Enjoy the YouTube vids. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Finally catching you live because my cats woke me up this morning for food and I can't fall back asleep. Hey, listen, you're lucky that I'm live, to be honest, because I've not been live since like June, so it's the first time in a while. I want to make it a regular thing, but I can never muster up the courage. When do V-Union cards come out? Because it was mentioned that they would transfer over. I think they're already out, aren't they? I don't know if I've seen any on anything, but I think they're out. I don't know. Will uncommon chests also become crystals? Probably not. I don't know. I have no information. I don't think so, but probably. Or maybe. Or it could be. From the way they worded it somewhere, it looks like only packs will become crystals, not chests. Yeah, I would go on the assumption that they only mean chests. I think so. I love also so much expanded now. I like to play Reshizard. I got a 17 win streak. Jeez, that's incredible, Yoshi. Well done. Congrats, man. That's sick. Packs up to 125 are transferred, and if you have more, you get credits. No. So, they don't transfer any packs at all. So, you transfer 0 packs. But, you get given a certain amount of crystals based on the amount of packs that you have on PTCGO. So, for example, if you have 10 packs, then you get the second tier of the pack system thing that they've got going, whatever that ends up being. So don't expect to get them, is what I would say. Expect to get something of equivalent value. When are V Unions coming out in booster packs? I'm not actually sure. I think it's very, very soon. Like, I genuinely think that it's very, very soon, like immeasurably soon. Alright, we've got ourselves our ADPGX attack. We can click all the buttons here. I'm going to hold off on clicking those buttons down there. When will the game come out? I'm not sure. I don't know. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. I think it will be 2 to 5 weeks. But I have no information to support that. It is purely speculation. V-Onions. V-Union does look fun. It looks like good content. Will we say goodbye to the tournament tickets? You will lose all tournament tickets and coins. Yes. So if you have leftover ones, turn them into packs, turn them into cards. What you should be doing is you should be trying to get 4 of every card you can, because every card that you have up to 4 gets transferred across. Every card beyond 4 gets lost to the ether. They just disappear. V-Unions won't be in booster packs, just collection boxes mostly to mitigate pulling Greninja's left leg. Yeah, I know. How sad would that be? It's like, oh, I got an ultra rare. It's the left foot of Greninja. Yeah, time to speedrun 20s. That's what we're currently doing. We're trying to burn through as many of them as we can. Because if you don't burn through them, they just disappear. What do I think the top decks in standard format are currently? Jolteon, Dragapult, Single Strike. Those kind of decks are pretty good. I like Leafeon VMAX. That's a pretty good deck as well. Well, here's the thing. Rapid Strike Urshifu should be really good, but it's just not performing, so that's okay. It's just one of those things. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's pretty good in standard at the moment, which is good. Has Execute's propagation in expanded in fixed? What was the issue with that, John? I don't play enough expanded to know. Adrian, thank you. Welcome. I am the content creator list master, yes. You still have 1,000 tickets, rainy night. Get on it, mate. Get on it. So it's better to 20 now. I never tried 20. Yeah, no, it's better to do it now. Cameronius, if you want to watch now or later, it's fine. Watch whenever you are available to watch, dude. It's no stress at all. It's perfectly fine. Since we're on YouTube, the VOD automatically updates. It goes automatically onto my feed, so you'll see that. How much money have I spent on PTCGO? An uncomfortable amount. Is it a good idea to exchange coins for packs right now? Yes. Yes, it is. Definitely do that. You have 1,500 tickets, puralizes everything. You need to start playing tournament tickets, mate. You need to start playing them, because they will disappear very soon. No worries, Cameronius. Appreciate you coming past. Leave a like. By the way, everyone should be leaving likes, right? I can see that we've got 107 concurrent viewers, which is fantastic. Thank you, everyone, for being here. But only 44 likes at the moment, which is a little bit concerning. It's a little bit concerning. Alright, where were we? Let's get back into it. Let's get back into it. Execute had a problem where you could only propagate it once a turn. Oh my god. Well, that was probably why they updated the game, right? Time for the 125 plus dusting. Yep. Yep, it's happening very soon. V-Union releases on the 24th. That's tomorrow! Oh! I have to get on some content, won't I? I have to jump onto a mysterious code card site and pick some up. Alrighty, they've smacked me with their Vikavolt. Hey Bucket, how you doing? My cat is joining me. She's going to meow. Oh, she didn't. She didn't meow. That's very interesting. Let's get ourselves the things that we need. Oh, there she goes. There's the meow. Why do I not stream on Twitch? I just don't like it, really. I don't really like Twitch as a platform for streaming. Not that I've got anything against Twitch in principle. I just, you know, there's like a culture there that I'm not into. I don't know. It's just one of those things. Prefer to stream on YouTube because I've got a big enough following on YouTube that I can, I guess. So why not just do it here? Are locked boosters or unlocked boosters that transfer to crystals? My understanding is that it's both. So both locked and locked packs, as long as they are unopened on PTCGO, will turn into crystals. But I'm not 100% sure. Take everything that I'm saying with a grain of salt, because you never know with these things. There could be a myriad of issues that come up that we're just not aware of. How do I... You really like my collection? Thank you very much, Venom. And towards the end of the night, I'm actually going to be giving some of that collection away, because I don't need it anymore. I just need 4 of things, and I have multiple copies of some cards that I shouldn't have. So if you stick around towards the end of the stream, you may receive a little bit of a present. We'll have to wait and see. Evan likes the stream so much that he clicked the like button twice. Don't do that. Click it once. Can we talk about how long my opponent's turn just took? Dude, I'm barely even paying attention to it. I'm barely even paying attention to what they're currently doing. Cat Cam when? Well, she's not in the room, so I can't guarantee anything. Basscat has 770 tickets. Time to get rid of them. Time to burn them away. You gotta get rid of them. What I would say is just hold onto locked if you don't want to buy codes until we get more info. Yeah, I would keep everything unless you are willing to lose stuff or you don't care, just hold on to everything that you can. That's why everything's like crashing in value at the moment, because it's just all so up in the air. It's difficult. There are some random black, white, XY cards that you still want to transfer over, as in to your PTCGO account or to PTCG Live, because all of your black, white, XY cards will transfer to Live. There we go. We just got ourselves 3 packs. Let's go again. Love to talk with you and see my content. Thank you very much, Venom. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming. Thank you for engaging. I love it when chat's talking, because when chat's talking, it means that I've got something to do, rather than just sitting here very awkwardly and hoping that it all kind of works out. No charm. Not a lot, mate. Not a lot's going on. Just sitting here looking at this. Sorry, I didn't answer that question with the energy that you asked it with. Cards you don't have in PTCGO that you want to transfer over to Live, yeah, absolutely. Get those. Because, like, if you get, like, Ultra Rares or Secret Rares on PTCGO now when they're super, super cheap, they will transfer over to Live and you don't need to worry about dusting for them, which is good. Yeah, worst come to worst, Droopy, you're right. Just open them before Live, absolutely. Raging Dragon, wish you could stay. Works calling you back from break. Oh, that's no good, mate. Unfortunate. But that's okay. Being in England is annoying. That's okay. It will be here. It will be back, so you can watch the VOD back later. McGee, this is a good question. The answer is yes. So, do you think that the removal of trading and online shop will impact third-party websites such as PTCGO Store, Potown, Card Cavern, etc.? Yes. So, those card sites, like that sell you codes, for the last couple of years have been very important for the online community, because we need access to codes. This is the only way for us to play. And that particular... Oh no, we're in trouble with the Decidueye. We're going to need to get our ADP off. Those code sites help us get cards on PTCGO. But when Pokemon sells them directly to us, it makes it a lot harder to make profit, which is obviously what every business is trying to do. So at the moment, codes when they first come out are about $1 each, and then they drop off. When Pokemon has control over the price, which they will in Live, it will inevitably be way cheaper. I would say it would be maybe 25 cents a pack. I have no idea exactly what the number is, but I would assume that it would be reasonable. Now, This is obviously a problem for card stores, like for those code stores, because they're not going to be able to make the money at the same quantities that they've been making it on in the last couple of years. But they also have to have known that this was eventually going to come, because there was a massive hole in the market that Pokemon elected to leave. So they kind of, it's one of those ones where it's like they've enjoyed the party for the last couple of years, but they're probably on the way out. There will still be a market for codes. So I think there is still a market for people buying codes like that, but the price of codes will drop significantly, which is good for consumers, right? It's good for us playing the game, not necessarily good for those stores. So Mitch, can you tell me what will I do with the packs? Again, I don't understand. So, I have a number of code cards. A number of, not code cards, a number of, what am I talking about? What's going on? I've tried to do something else. I should never have clicked any of the buttons over here. I have a number of cards that are beyond the 4 threshold, right? So I'm going to be giving them away to people because I don't need them. They're free, right? So I'll show you at the end of this tournament. I'll show you the types of cards I'm talking about. Black and Sprite, I'm in England, working from home. Nicely done. We're working from home, right? The grind. Yeah, we just got to grind away here. It's 100% grinding. The code price is not going up? No, never going up. CJT, thank you for coming. Appreciate it. And Evan's throwing out some codes in chat. What a hero. Thanks very much, Evan. Appreciate it. Throw them out there. Get ready. Get your copy and paste machines ready. What do we got here? Well, I mean, we can just attack into... Should we try and knock out this Rowlet? Because if we knock out the Rowlet, we can never lose. What do you reckon? Do you reckon that's the play? I reckon that's the play. Guzma. Thank you. What's this nonsense? Dark Phoenix, this is the other side of the tracks. That's what this is. This is where the cool kids go after it's 9 o'clock. I have a question, says Bastcat. Is there already a deadline to change tickets and packs? No, there's not. So we don't know when PTCG Live comes out. So we just don't know. But what we do know is that PTCGO will close down. They're sunsetting the program, as in turning it off. So all the servers, the game will be unavailable the day before the release of Live. So when they tell us the date that Live comes out, everything that you want to have on your account on PTCGO needs to be on there by the day before the release, right? So we need to make sure that we have all of that stuff before that turnover happens. Adrian, not much, mate, not much. What deck am I playing? I'm playing ADP Dragonite because it is brain dead and easy to play, and we just want to grind a lot of tournaments tonight and talk about Live. I'm playing Zeraora as well as Float. Why? Great question. So, Zeraora has Thunderclap Zone, which means that any Pokemon that has Lightning Energy attached to it has no retreat cost, which means that we can retreat for free on any of our Pokemon that have Lightning Energy. At the moment, that means that our ADP can retreat for free, our Dragonite can retreat for free, and our Zeraora can. But I also play Float Stone, and the reason for that is I want to go second, and on my first turn, I want to use Altered Creation. And if I start with a Pokemon that isn't ADP in the active, I need to have a way to get it in there. So we started with this Dragonite. I can't attach energy to this Dragonite on my first turn because I want to attach double Dragon Energy. So what I need to do is I need to use the Float Stone to get it out of the active so that I can use the ADP to get the GX tech off. But yeah, it's one of those ones that's not necessarily super intuitive, but you know, it makes sense. Potato Gods, hello. Thank you for coming through. Yes, smart boy. I'm not the smart boy. The person that made the deck is. I couldn't even tell you who it is because it's been on my account for so long. What game am I playing? I'm playing PTCGO, as in Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. Which format is better for grinding packs, standard or expanded? I prefer expanded at the moment because there's no variance with like randomly having just like a bad like type matchup as much. So expanded is more about decks that just win quickly, right? Oh, I'm sorry, Zeus Train. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. He's not very happy with that. I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, so I prefer to play Expanded just in grinding because it's way easier to get through games quickly. Why is Dragonite good? Dragonite does 250 damage for 3 energy, so we can use a Lightning and then double Dragon to get the meet the requirements of Dragon Gale. Does 250 damage, which is a lot for 2 energy attachments, and then we use ADP's Altered Creation to give us an extra 30 damage, so it does 280. And then if you use cards like this one, Muscle Band, we get to do an extra 20 damage. I'll say well played to him. Sorry, buddy. So yeah, it can do 300 damage for 2 energy. And if we use Leon, we can do 330 and knock out pretty much everything in the game in one hit. So anything that's in there, bang, knock him out. Robsy, did I crack any Macca's packs? No, I didn't. I'm not a big collector, so I don't really get into the Macca's pack stuff. I can completely understand why people do it, but for me, it's kind of just like, you know, it's a common with a stamp on it, so. Charles Bronson, would it make sense to buy a bunch of the cheapest booster packs so they turn into what I've currently seen live? If you're happy to take the risk, absolutely. So if you want to go onto a code card store and buy 125 evolutions or Steam Siege or whatever the packs are that are super cheap, go and do it, sit them on your account, and then hopefully they transfer across and give you 6,200 Gemaroos. Surprised that ADP wasn't banned and expanded. You can just use like you can use all sorts of cards to get around it. It's not actually that broken. It's just very strong. It's just very, very strong. I haven't used Comp Search till now. Well, it's like that you don't need to, right? You don't need to use Computer Search, so you can just kind of cruise along and do whatever. That Dragonite is the bane of every Blissey V. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, Pokegame is right. There's Pokemon Ranger and stuff in Expanded as well. Yeah, I have 600 tickets. Yeah, that's why we're trying to get rid of them. There's too many of them here. There's too many. We need to get rid of them. One card forcing other decks to fit cards to counter a specific gatekeeper. Not fun. Yeah, it's not fun. And that's why I don't play Expanded. Just period. Really. Like, I mean, I'm playing it now. Because I need to grind these tournament tickets. Keenan has been playing the Dragonite VMAX deck I showcased. Only lost 2 out of 17 games. Nicely done. Excellent stuff. And you got to watch the Star Wars intro as well, which is fantastic. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you've got some success out of it. Expanded is work, not fun, 100%. Okay, so whilst we wait for our tournament to happen, I'll show you the Pokemon V cards that I've got. So I'm working towards trying to get 4 of everything, right? Because I want to have access to everything when PTCGO transfers to live. This is the best way to do it. If I have extras like this Golurk, right, I'm just going to give it away. So be on the lookout. So if you want like a Golurk V, at some point later tonight, I'll just give you a Golurk V. What do I care? Oh, next tournament. The big one is over here. Oh my god, we're gonna miss out. We're gonna miss out. It's gonna take me away to the game before I can show you. Ah! That's okay. We'll show you next time. We'll show you next time. In this deck, I think I'll replace Dragonite V with Teenachomp. Fair enough. It's a good card. Which one's better, ADP or Dark Box? I prefer playing ADP just because it's very brain dead, and I can just kind of click the buttons, and then I either win or I lose, and that's fine. Am I going to make a vid on Lycanroc? Probably, at some point. Golurk makes knockouts guaranteed. Yep, that's not too bad. You want the alt arts, Robsy? No, I want the alt arts as well. I'm desperately trying to find like rainbow rares and stuff that I didn't have. I don't see Dragonite V in standard games much. Is there not enough support for Dragonite, or is everything else just that much better? The thing with Dragonite in standard is that it doesn't have double Dragon energy, so you need to have 2 water and a lightning energy on it. So that makes it difficult to work with. This is another good deck for expanded, Volcarona. You can see a video on it on youtube.com/the Sableyes. It's pretty good. What is Live? Live is the new Pokemon trading card game client. It's very exciting. Can I have your spare full art doctor? If I have 5 full art doctors, then I will be giving away one for sure. Let's get ourselves our guys here. We don't need to Guzma this time because we've actually got ADP and Double Dragon in hand, which is fantastic. So we'll just throw down our Mr. Mime and our Dragonite, and then we can research, which is really, really good. I'm collecting them IRL, so I want to go for the digital alt arts as well. Oh, that's brutal. Don't go for the alt arts. That's what I do. It's silly. Alex, is Bucket going crazy out there? Is she? Yeah.
I just want to make sure that she's not getting in behind the green screen.
Oh no, that's okay. I can tell when she's in here. I think she's too afraid. She knows the chat's here, and she doesn't want to. She doesn't want to deal with them.
She just usually sits on the chair, and I just wanted to sit on the chair.
I know. Well, it's because
Stop bothering me.
It's because I'm talking, right? And she's trying to come in to see what's going on. Last game hand was busted. Yes, it was. I've been basing a lot of my decks off of the videos I've watched from me. Oh, thank you. IRL, I'm playing Dracozolt. Super fun. Thank you very much for coming along. Caleb, appreciate you coming through. Nova, what am I preparing for? I'm preparing for Pokemon Trading Card Game Live, which is the new Pokemon Trading Card Game client. It's updated version of PTCGO. So we're playing the online version of the card game now. In about 2 months' time, this will not be the card game anymore. It will be something different. Expanded is too unpredictable. It's like the Wild West, says Big Kona. It is very much like the Wild West. We are getting Wild Wested right here. These Volcanions are gonna destroy me. Is there a doggo or a catto? Yes, there is a catto. She's down. She's just there. You can't see her, but she's down there. Just hanging out. Is Pikarom good and expanded? Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not as good as this. Oh, poor Volcarona didn't manage it. Okay, let's have a think about the best way to go about this. What we do is we get Tapu Koko, we get the Muscle Band, we get the Guzma Hala. We use the Guzma Hala to get rid of these two cards because they're not useful. Actually, we'll get rid of the Quick Ball because they're not useful. And we'll grab these cards because these cards are useful. Then, what we do is we throw down this card to here. We use this card and discard these cards to get ourselves, I don't know, this card? Maybe? I don't think it matters at this point. We're just going to flip it and we're going to see what happens. There we go. Excellent. Now we don't even need to worry about the Tapu Koko. We can save it for later. Save it for later. I have a good deck. Thank you very much. Best thing is, so Dragon Gale does a lot of damage, but it deals 20 damage to each of your Pokemon, right? But we can play Mr. Mime, and he doesn't do any damage. I go for them because they're the nicest looking cards, but yeah, especially the Sword and Shield Alt Arts are hard to get. Better than collecting expensive Pokemon like Pika inside. I agree, I like the Alt Arts of these new cards, but they are difficult to find. Just spent $15 on 150 evolutions. Let's see how it turns out. That's probably not a bad investment, Charles, because I'll tell you right now, $15 is probably going to turn into less than 6,200 coins or whatever they're called. Thank you very much for the subscriptions, by the way, guys. I know that you might not be in the chat at present, but because YouTube is different to Twitch, but thank you very much for the subscription. I appreciate it. Oh, look at that. We're getting a whole bunch through. Obviously, it's just caught up. Also, I hope all of the other alerts are happening. I hope I haven't missed like a super chat or any memberships or anything like that. John Joe, you responded yesterday to say that you didn't really have an opinion on live more than what's been said already, but I don't watch other TCG content, so glad I caught the stream. Well, hopefully I've answered the question for you. In general, I think that live is a good thing. I think that live is good for everyone in the game. Obviously, there are some negatives, and I empathize with the people who are going to struggle because of those negatives, but, you know, it's what it is. It's what it is, unfortunately. So much more interesting because more can succeed. Yeah, exactly. You can see a whole bunch of extra people doing well, which is really, really good. All right, we just need a Tapu Lele for a Guzma here, and we win the game. So let's cruise into. What we'll do is we'll put the ADP into the active. And let's see. Tapu Lele, Guzma, excellent. All the gangs here. Let's get ourselves our Guzma. Boop. We need to make sure that we retreat correctly. Retreat. And then we Guzma out the Dedenne and win the game with ADP. Excellent. Boop. There we go. What a deck. What a deck. Hey Mitch, would you rather build an Yveltal amazing deck or a Dark Box? Trying to decide my next deck to build with actual physical cards. Just finished Pikarom. Love the content. Thank you very much, Fate. Appreciate it. I'll try my best to keep it up. I think Dark Box is probably a better choice. Just because Dark Box I know is a little bit more competitive than Yveltal. But if you're happy with Pikarom and you think that that's enough for you, then Amazing Rare Yveltal is definitely fun. Definitely fun. They should really drop TCG on Switch also. That would be sick. I think they will. I think they eventually will. I think they wanted to push it out early because I think they're trying to beat Yu-Gi-Oh! But hello from South Africa. I have 1,000 tickets. Couldn't even use them all before live if I wanted. Well, I mean, I've used 900. Well, I had 900. I've used 300 in 3 days. So if you're willing to grind them, then you'll eventually get there. You'll eventually get there. I think you could have killed him with Leon. I probably could have. You can Ultimate Ray with Leon for KO. Here I am making the plays even harder than I needed to. Better safe than sorry. Yeah, well, here's the thing. I knew a method to get myself a knockout. If it wasn't there, then I would have got there. Caleb, thank you very much for subscribing if you're here. Hi from California. Love the videos. Thank you very much, Ranel. I appreciate it. Hopefully I pronounced your name correctly. Release in front of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, I believe so, or Duel Links, or whatever it's called. The new online client for Yu-Gi-Oh! Mon. I think that's something that Pokemon wanted to get in front of, because obviously they want to be in front of their competition, because they're a business. Fairy is so bad in Standard, they literally removed it. Yeah, got rid of it. Goodbye, Fairy types. Good morning, Callum. Thank you very much for coming. Pluralizes everything. Love from Malaysia. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. I just wonder if I were to make Dark Box, what key card should I get? I just came back to PTCGO not long ago and don't have all the good cards. I would probably go for Weavile GX would be the #1 card. Then you're looking for cards like like Sableye Tyranitar. You're looking for Greninja Zoroark and Umbreon Darkrai as well. I'm literally not crossing 600 because I'm winning so much. Yeah, it's one of those frustrating things about this particular system is that it's difficult to get rid of tickets. What's the market on trading cards because of live on eBay TCG Player? It's crashing. It's crashing. It's bad. When's it coming out? Not sure. I think in the next 2 to 5 weeks. Keenan V, thanks very much for the subscription if you're still in chat. I'm smashing through tournaments too. I don't think they're going to do anything for exchanging the tickets. No, they're not. So these 600 tickets are gone. So you may as well turn them into packs. No worries, After Dawn. No worries at all. I even struggle to clear my 200 keys. Yeah, it's hard work. Like, it's genuinely difficult to get rid of them, especially when you win. Because when you win, you obviously get packs, but you spin the wheel as well, and the wheel gives you tickets. It's like, oh my god. More tickets. What am I supposed to do? Best thing is that eBay TCGO cards are going down for good. Yeah, that is something that's very, very good about getting rid of trading, is that you can't have people selling products that don't exist, which has been a massive problem for so long. People sitting there selling like tropical beaches on PTCGO for $300 or something stupid. Like, that's just so wrong. It's not even a real physical thing. How many packs do I need to complete my collection on PTCGO for every set? Well, I have no idea. I'm not trying to do that, per se. I'm just trying to get as many cards as I can before live gets dropped. I have 1,100 tickets. I may need to take a week off. You're stuffed, mate. You're in trouble. Black and Sprite is having a hell of a grinding session. You've hit the sweet spot of 125 packs. Excellent. Mwah. Well done, Evan. Nicely done. Thunder, thank you very much for the subscription if you are in chat. Dark Patch and Max Elixir are also important cards for Dark Box if it's Turbo Dark. That's for obviously for expanded. If you're doing standard, then those cards aren't useful. Will codes be removed forever? No, they're keeping codes. So like, if you have 125 packs on PTCGO, just hold the rest of your codes in real life, like the physical cards, and then enter them in live when they come out. When does the new match start? Whenever John Jacobson and Yoshi finish their games. Whenever they finish, that's when they're ready. That's when we're ready for the next one. They'll continue having code cards for all products. Absolutely they will. Because it's the thing that sets them apart from Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic, is that they have a brilliant system of giving people access to online content. Why is the sweet spot 125 packs? So they're compensating people who have unopened product on PTCGO, and 125 is the highest amount of packs, or the lowest amount of packs you can have for the highest amount of reward. So if you have 125 packs, you get given 6,200 crystals, and anything above that, whether you have 126 packs or 126,000 packs, you get the exact same amount of crystals from that. So 125 packs gives you the most amount of currency for the least amount of packs on your account. Aren't I better to just keep codes they have right now and put them in PTCGO Live? Yeah, well, probably. But if you don't have 125 packs on PTCGO, it might be better to put them in and then get the 6,000 crystals, because we don't know how much the currency costs. So it could be worth it, but I don't know. So if you're willing to take the risk, enter them so that you've got 125. If you're not, you just hold them and put them into Live. The Dark Box would be expanded because you said GX. Oh yeah, right. Of course. No, good point. Good point. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Obviously, I'm just a silly person. Yes, if you are playing Dark Box in Expanded, you can play with GX cards. Yeah, I don't know why I thought that. Anyway, ignore me. I recently got back into the game and online. Is there much of a point for you to keep grinding away? There is, because every card you get will be transferred across to Live, up to 4 copies. So it's still worth it to grind, because you can still get cards and transfer them across, and it's better to have cards in Live than not. So definitely still worth grinding, but obviously you can be a little bit less strategic about what you grind for. What do crystals do? They are the paid currency in Live. So when you put money into the game, you get crystals for it. And I believe it's going to be used to buy things like the Battle Pass, products, packs, that kind of stuff. It's literally another pay to win. Well, hey, listen, it's, you know, the PTCGO is more pay to win than Live is, because you need to have time and money, whereas in Live you just need money for pay to win. Crystal's going to be the currency for buying super product, yeah. Now grinding 300 tickets to duplicate as much as possible. That's the way. That's what it's about. Opened Secret Rare Quick Ball today. 1 week ago it would have been ecstatic, but now it's meh, because I have 4 and they'll delete it. Yeah, exactly. That's the position that I'm in. Let's go back to the collection and show off the thingamajigs. Here we go. You ready? Here we go. This is it. Collection attributes. Full arts. Apply. So, any cards in here that we have extras of, I'm getting rid of. What's this? We've got how many? Where's my multiple copies? Oh, here we go. What's this? 7 ball guys? I want to get rid of one of those. You can have a ball guy. Sounds like a good plan. Is this a Kara list for free? No worries. Oh, Gold Heroes medal. Look at that. Hang on a minute. Gold Big Charm. That's a playable card. Well, I'll tell you what. Talk about playable cards. Look at this. When we get down here, we've got multiple copies of Boss's Orders. And, I have 5 quick balls. So I'm probably gonna give one of those away, and like a Marnie, and a research. What? What? Really? What a nice live. I sure hope there are no ADPs we encountered today. Oh, I lost the coin flip. I probably lose. 9 USD for 125 battle styles. Is it worth it? Maybe. If you're happy to spend that money and you don't have any other packs, then yeah, probably. I've seen a few Let's Players playing the Game Boy game. Ever thought about starting that? Maybe. It might be worth having a crack. I don't know. I remember it's a long time ago. That particular game. Alright. So that's it. That's going to be it. We're just going to pass there. No worries, Yoshi. Thanks very much for coming along, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. And the VODs will be here, so you can watch it. Can I send you a train, Ranel? I mean, I guess. What is it that you want to trade to me? So would it be better to trade for all the cards I need now before the trading system is removed? Potentially. It depends on how much money you're willing to put into the game now. Will old codes work on PTCG Live? Yes, yes it will. Every single old code from Black and White onwards will work. Yes. Dibs on the quick ball. I don't think that you get dibs on a giveaway. I don't think that's how it works. Seeing me after quite a while? Yeah, it's been a while since I've been live. It has been quite a while since I've been live. Hopefully the music's alright as well. I don't know how loud it is. It's pretty loud in my ears, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's loud for you. So I don't know. Wait, there's dibsing? There is not dibsing. You cannot dibs a giveaway. Just go for whatever code you can, cheap as possible. Yeah, absolutely. Just get super cheap. Any codes. Put them on. Will codes that have been used on PTCGO be reused on live? As in you've used a code on PTCGO and like you've entered the code and then you try and re-enter it later? Probably not. Probably not. Old codes will work, but well, they aren't supporting certain sets. There's no guarantee as to what you get from said code. So the codes will work, but you can't get code packs from Lost Thunder. Let me start this again. So all cards are being transferred across, but they're not supporting the expanded format on PTCG Live until a later date. I presume it will be when Fusion Strike releases and all the other systems go live. That means that you still have access to the cards. You can still put them on your account, but that you can't use them in games. So Milo got 1 gold Inteleon and 1 Alt Art Sylveon VMAX and 2 boosters. Whoa, Milo, killing it. Well done. How long will I be streaming for, Lucas? I don't know. How long have I been going for? Like an hour. So, a bit longer. I normally go for 2 or 3 hours, but, you know. I'm mostly sad because it feels like all my hard work for my quick balls and other secrets went to waste because they're worthless now. Well, they're not worthless. They're not worthless. They're just not worthless. I'll give them to other people. They can have them. I completely understand, though. I completely understand, though, why you would be a little bit upset about that. I can imagine that if you spent hours and hours and hours and hours and hours putting yourself through absolute hell to get yourself all these cards on PTCGO to find out that they are gone would be very upsetting. But, you know, it's one of those things. Unfortunately, it's an online client, and Pokemon have the rights to take away the cards whenever they want. They could literally take away everyone's decks right now. They could just go, no, no one has anything. Goodbye. So, I completely understand where you're coming from, but, yeah, it's a shame. Where do people buy bulk codes for cheap? You can buy them from online code stores or eBay or wherever it is. I don't know. How is the giveaway going to work? I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to do it tonight. I might wait until later. I just said I was going to do one. I'll probably do one tonight. I'll give away something tonight, but cheapest codes are Hidden Fates for 15 cents USD. There you go. I'm so sad that Legacy is gone. I opened so many packs for junk arms and now they're worthless. Yeah, that's the thing. I never got into Legacy, so I never really worried about it, but, you know, I can completely... Again, I can understand why people would be upset. We can't play item cards from our hand. That's annoying. I kind of wanted to play item cards this turn. I was kind of like a big part of my strategy was playing item cards next turn, John Jacobson. It was like it was a legitimately huge part of my strategy, but you know what? We will live. It will be fine. We still haven't GX'd. Should have put down the Float Stone. Oh well. Oh well. Surely Evolutions or Steam Siege would be cheaper? I would think so, but I don't know. 125 people watching the stream. Sweet spot coincidence? Probably. Well, I mean, I'm currently seeing 160 people, which is incredible. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here. And we're sitting on 99 likes, which means that we are underperforming on the likes department. We probably should be clicking that like button, guys. Get that like button going. It's the bare minimum. The bare minimum you can do. Mr. Mime about to carry. He's too broken. Oh, he's dead. He's a dead Mr. Mime is what he is. Hello, you're pretty cute. Thank you very much for coming along. Mr. Burris is right. Evolutions or Stream Siege would be correct. They would be better. Also, hello. How you doing? Do I know when live will drop? I have about as much information about that as you do. I wish they'd stop using their thing. That's okay. We're just Alter Creation. That's fine. We just AC. We'll play all these other cards later. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh, Skullmarker's come in with a subscription. Thank you very much. We still haven't tested the super chat or the membership sounds yet. Not that I'm like encouraging you to support the channel monetarily, but I mean I'd like to know if the alerts work. So you know, it's whatever. But don't have to do it. Don't spend money on me. I'm an idiot. Live needs to be different from Duel Links. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good. Duel Links has no card crafting system and the box system is incredibly consumer unfriendly. Well, that's not the way that Live's going to be. Sight Games. Live definitely does have a dusting system. Definitely does. I've clicked the like button a whopping 4 times. I'm trying my best. Stop clicking it, Evan. Click it an odd number of times and then stop. If I manage to finish my Shadow Calyrex and Rapid Strike Urshifu deck before the end, I'll give away all my extra secret rares. I can't take them, so someone might as well. Yeah, exactly. Right, and this is the best thing. I've given away a ton of stuff to friends from real life already. I've given them heaps of stuff from my account because my account's just absolutely stacked with things that I just don't need anymore because they're not. There's no need to have them. So give them away. Give someone a head start to the old PTCG live experience. Hopefully it works, Black and Sprite. Mr. Mime about to carry his corpse out of there. He's quite literally broken. It works! Thank you very much, Black and Sprite. I appreciate it. Testing. Excellent. We're there. It's worked. Mwah. Thank you very much. £2 well spent, I think. Dean Mark Recto, thank you very much for subscribing if you're here. All ADP use their GX attack as soon as they can. Yeah, absolutely. Just GX. I've not even considered whether or not it was the right decision. I just clicked it. I just clicked the buttons. I don't know what I'm doing. Alrighty. What do you reckon? Can we take a knockout on this? Yes, we can. Can we dig it? Yes, we can. Have we got access to a Guzma Hala, I wonder? We do. Well, I bloody never. Here we go. Get rid of the Leon, get rid of the energy. We're going to get ourselves a whole bunch of knockout here. And we have Zeraora, so I can grab the Muscle Band instead, because I don't need to retreat. I don't need to pay to retreat, because I'll be able to get Zeraora here. Look at this. Look at how... This is why this deck is fun for expanded tournaments, because you can just sit here and you just... click all the highlighted cards and you don't need to think about anything. I don't need to play this, but I'm going to, and it's almost guaranteed to hit. Look at this. And then bang. Knockout. Goodbye. See you later, Mewtwo. Sleepy Droopy is why you stop Duel Links. Such a grind. Yeah, exactly. And I hope that PTCG Live isn't that grind. If it is, I'll be upset. So I don't want people to think that I'm sitting here just like bigging up this game, but based on everything that I've heard, it seems like it's smart, but... Dark Moon GX might come out. It didn't. They just didn't use it for whatever reason. And now all their energy's gone. Easiest $2 of my life. The finesse. Hey, listen. It was not easy. I had to work for that. I've been streaming. How long have I been streaming for? I've been streaming for 1 hour and 15 minutes and made $2. Not that I'm doing this for the money. Oh man, the finesse. Do you think adding a Thunder Mountain would be a good idea to this deck? Oko with Dragonite. Dragonite is not a lightning type, unfortunately, so it doesn't work. But good idea. Good thinking. It's a good card for sure. But yeah, it doesn't work with Dragonite. It would work with Zeraora, and would work with Vikavolt as well, which we've not seen tonight at all. It just doesn't exist in this deck anymore. But yeah, so unfortunately, no. I'm trading my 250 cheap Evolutions packs for golden staple cards like Switch and Quick Ball, just to get rid of them. Does that make me a bad guy? No, it makes you smart, Andy. Get those gold cards now. They are incredibly cheap. Trade for them, get them, take them across to Live, use them in the new client. That's what I'm doing. When transferring to PTCGL, what happens to extra copies if you have like 5 Marnies? Donnie, what happens is you take 4 and 1 disappears. Just completely disappears. So if you have 5 of an expensive quote-unquote card, or a card that you know is not just a common or whatever, then give it to someone else. Just give it to them, because they're going to use it and you're not. So you may as well get rid of it. There we go. There's a victory. Big win. Should honestly stream that a little bit more. These are fun. Well, it's one of those things. I really should. but I never get I get a lot of anxiety about going live when I'm streaming, which is weird, because now that I'm doing it, it's not that much of a problem, but like the lead up to it, I get a lot of anxiety, so... why not use Cape of Toughness on Dragonite? Because if it gets knocked out, it gets knocked out. We're trying to win in 3 turns, so we don't need longevity, we just need to hit hard. Thanks very much, Matt. I've worked really hard on that one. And hopefully, after this tournament, we'll finally crack the 600 barrier. We'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. All packs are essentially the same now. Yeah, absolutely. I found fake cards and pulled Drapion and Zoroark in the same pack. That's a pretty good pack. Timmy, I used to play Duel Links too, but I ditched that game because I hated how they did the grinding and stuff and can't get cards without paying money. I have good hopes for PTCGO. Yeah, I do as well, man. And hopefully it doesn't end up being like Duel Links. Hopefully it's not that way. Because that's obviously not what we're looking for at all. How many tournament tickets do you have, Boris? How many do you have? Pablo, thank you very much for the subscription if you're here. 900? Yeesh. This deck's hard to beat with ADP. We're probably in trouble here. We're going second, which is good. It means we can get our GX attack off. But we are unlikely to be able to get the things that we want. We do have, however, all of the business. So we can do some bits and bobs here. And we don't need Muscle Band in this particular matchup because everything's super weak. What we do need is Float Stones and we need Special Energy, because in this particular matchup, Zeraora does not work to provide us with a retreat option, because Trubbish will turn us into Garbodor and turn our abilities off. So we need to have Float Stones now. And I'm also going to Crobat now because I have my abilities turned off. Next turn it will be completely useless. So that looks like a pretty good hand to sit on. I think Live will end up closer to Magic Arena with the obvious benefit of the code cards. I think so too. I don't think that it's not going to be like consumers love it all the time, but I think that it'll be good. What do they do with the different versions of Marnie? I redeemed the Milk Box code card. If you have 4 copies of the Milk Box promo, you'll get 4. If you have 4 copies of the regular one, you'll get 4 as well. So it's 4 copies of the numbered card. So, yeah, like, if I've got 4 of these Crobats, I will keep these 4 Crobats. Plus, if I have 4 other Crobats, I'll keep them as well. Where are we? What's the thoughts on Pikachu VMAX viability in Standard now? It's interesting, to say the very least. I like the fact that it's done well. But, yeah, no, not my cup of tea, but hey, that's okay. We need to play Guzma here to get another Float Stone, because they got rid of our Float Stone last turn. I think there was another one in the deck. Yes, there is. Excellent. Excellent! Excellent stuff! We can retreat here, and I can also get... What I should do is I should get Tapu Koko, so that before my abilities are turned off, I can power up ADP a little bit better. That would be good. Bang! You can enter tournaments and quit immediately to turn tickets into uncommon chests and get the dusts in PTCGO. I don't want to do that, mainly because I think that it would be better to get the code cards, or to get the cards and then go from there. I like use that to get extra bits and pieces that I need. I think that's probably better. No-brainer deck, Ultra and Cosmo. Yeah, it's a bit like that. How's it going to be for a card that does the same things but got different art? So if it's got a different art, a different number, then it's going to stay. So don't stress about that at all. Stormy Range gets Dragon Pokemon as well. Yeah, this deck's cracked, Boris. If you're an expanded boy, get the Dragon Pokemon, get the Lightning Pokemon, get all the boys, chuck them on the field, deal 600 damage. It's literally the easiest thing since slicing bread. On 125 likes, trade those in for crystals, absolutely. I still would like more, though, to be honest. Even though it's going to be the same amount of crystals. Where are we? I think we just take the knockout here. I can just completely ignore what's going on now, which is fantastic. Jacqueline, new at the Pokemon game and want to create my own deck. Got some tips as to how to start. Well, my recommendation would be find a content creator that you like. Watch 1 or 2 of their videos, figure out Oh my goodness, they went all the way through and got Guzma. That's a shame. Figure out what kind of decks you like the idea of, and then work towards building one of those. At the moment, it's going to be really easy to do that, especially for decks that are a little bit less meta. Darth question, will the video still be up once the live ends? Got work, I can't hold it off. Yeah, you absolutely... Oh, Brankus has already asked that one. Absolutely already asked that one. It's almost 3 AM, time for me to sleep. Thanks for streaming. No worries, Evan. Thanks for coming, appreciate it. Joe Guy, what happens to unopened product on the transfers? Also, do we know if old codes will work still? Absolutely. So 125 packs worth of unopened product will go into your PTCG Live account as crystals, which is the paid currency on Live. Anything beyond that will not go across. You don't get physical packs, but you get 6,200 crystals. Old codes will still work in the game on Live, so if you have the physical card and you haven't already redeemed it on Pokemon Online, then you can redeem them on Live. Do you think that they're going to make Garchomp V VMAX? It's my favourite Pokemon, would like to play it, especially since there are no Garchomps in Standard. That would be cool, Timmy. And since they've just brought back Dragon types, it would make sense that they might want to do that. But unfortunately, they haven't revealed any for the next set, so it will be 6 months at the least. You want to see my collection again? There's a lot going on. Buy the Inteleon Battle Deck. That's a good idea. That is a very good idea. So here's my Pokemon Vs on PTCGO. There's a lot of them here. Andrew, do we know if locked packs or chests count to the 125? We don't know. I'm going to assume that they don't. But that's just because I'm being cautious. They may well do. We don't know exactly. There you go. There's all my Vs. There's a lot of them. And the best thing is I have 4 of a lot of them. I don't know why I have 18 of this Pikachu. But I do. It's an interesting one. There's 10 Hatterene down here as well. What's going on with that? How did I get that many of them? It's one of those ones where you like look through your cards and you're like, how did I get any of these? I don't remember any of these. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. What is a good win rate in my opinion? 60% seems okay. Yeah, 60% is a pretty reasonable win rate. Like, if we have a look at my expanded ADP win rate, it's probably around about that much, so that's fair. Yeah, so I'd say 60% is pretty good. What happens to secret rare energies? I think they carry across. I'm not sure. Can I show the deck in the deck manager? I absolutely can. Oh, you've got 10 seconds to look at it. There it is. I'm hoping for Typhlosion V. That would be sick. That would be sick. Looked at the support page, it didn't mention chests anywhere. Yeah, no, I don't think that chests count, but it might. I don't know. It was a promo on Potown, was it? Oh, that makes sense as to why I have so many of them then. CJ, that makes sense. That makes sense. What do I think about Regidrago? I think it's a cool little deck. I made a video on it. It was the first deck that I made a video on for Evolving Skies. I think it's pretty cool. Finding lost treasures in the collection. 10 Hatterene V, does that mean we're going to see Hatterene V content soon? No, it just means that I've picked them up somewhere. I've got to get rid of them by the looks of it. You can carry across 59 of any basic energy style. There you go. So, a good answer there. Oh, I'm going first. What's up with that? Okay, let's hope we get a quick ball here then. Tag call's acceptable. We'll keep that. I guess we're attaching to the ADP. We'll leave it at that. What good card to replace Computer Search for ADP? I would probably just make a card that has 2 or 3 cards into 3 or 4 cards. So like, I don't know, you might want to play like an extra Guzma or an extra Crobat or an extra Dedenne. Computer Search is a very, very good card that you can't easily replace. So just play another consistency card and you'll probably do fine. I was hoping that the Pikachu costume collection boxes counted towards the 125 you just load up on them, but they weren't mentioned, so they likely don't count. Yeah, exactly. I don't think that they will count, but they might. That's the thing. They might just count. Like, we don't know. Well, I don't think they will. Okay, so we've got the Silent Lab, which is a pain, so we're not going to be able to use any abilities, but we've managed to draw into the double dragon energy, which is good. Which is very good. What I hate about going first is when it reveals to be a Gengar Mimikyu as the opponent. That's pretty rough. You know you're in for a rough time then. Got to get 59 of every gold basic energy before live. Hey, listen, Jordan, you can do whatever you want, buddy. You can do whatever you like. Abby, is this deck competitively viable? I think so. I think for Expanded, it's very strong. I think that it is very strong in Expanded. Gonna miss Mewtwo. Most of Avatar stuff that's going away. Yeah, the Mewtwo tea that is pretty cool. All the Avatar stuff's gone, unfortunately, which is unfortunate. But you know, it's what it is. It's just one of those things that happens in the world of the Pokemon trading card game. You unfortunately don't get access to any of those things, but that's fine. It's whatever. Quick Ball is not what we want. The Silent Lab's gonna kill me, dude. We need to top deck. Now the question becomes, do we Ultimate Ray or do we... I think we Ultimate Ray. Gonna Ultimate Ray here. We're gonna put that energy on Tapu Lele. Everyone forgets that it's an attacker. Blissey is going to lose to Tapu Lele. We're gonna use him. 15k subs, yeah, it's been massive. We got to 15k, which is fantastic. I'm really excited, actually, to have got here, because it's one of those milestones that you never think's ever going to happen, and then you look around at all of the other content creators on YouTube, and that's about where everyone else is as well, and they've been doing it a lot longer than I have, so very happy with that. Yeetmaster, do you think I'm cool? Yes, because you're watching me. You have the shiny Primal Kyogre clothes set and Malug deck box and sleeves, both of them not transferred. Oh no, Andy. That's no good. That sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Every pack is equal? Absolutely. Do you maybe know something about locked packs? Do they count? I believe so. I believe so. I'm not sure. I believe so. T-Toon, I defeat a lot of ADP decks with Gardevoir GX Gallade, but I still need to be extra careful. You can't underestimate. Yeah, exactly. It's really strong. It's a really strong attacker. Hey, don't go healing. Don't go healing. How did they figure out a strategy to beat me? What? How did they figure out the strategy? Oh, they just didn't take a knockout. Okay. Let's see here. Epipen, thank you very much for coming along. Let's see, how many energy have they got on this thing? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 times 2. This seems like a knockout, right? Surely we energy drive for a knockout. What? It didn't do it! We missed by 10! What? Unbelievable! This Blissey's incredible! How big? What a huge energy drive for not a knockout! What? How does that happen? How did we stuff that up? Oh, wow, that's brutal. I thought the maths was there. Oh, it was because the silly cape. They're 10. I can't believe it. Hey, listen, I can live with that. If we lose because of that, that's fine. I cannot believe that. Oh my goodness. There was no way around it. We had to attack, but we should have just attacked with ADP. Oh boy. Oh boy. Future stream with Blissey V. Yeah, deck's broken, obviously. I can't beat it. It's unbeatable. And the worst part is that it has 130 HP on it, which means we could attack it with Ultimate Ray. Oh no. Oh, he's used it again. Oh boy. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Yeah, absolutely, I should have. I should have counted properly, Brankus, but I didn't. That's okay. The good thing about this is that I'm not going to need to worry about the... Like, it actually does not matter. This is the best part of this. It literally doesn't matter. Alrighty, we've got ourselves access to things. We've got access to things. Let's get all the things. Let's get all the things. The best bit is, we probably can still win this game. And you know what? I'm going to go for it. Have I used my okay, so I actually legit... there's no Koko in the deck. This is brutal. Okay. Here we go. Now I've got to start using my big old brain. When you just miss the math? Yeah, exactly. That's brutal. Also, they've got the clip feature on YouTube now, so you can clip that embarrassing moment. But is it more or less embarrassing than this one? Now I take a knockout, although my opponent takes 3 prizes. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried at all. It's going to be fine. Make me choose the 2% of power. Alrighty. I don't think that there is a way for this Blissey to knock me out this turn. Which means I need to find access to a knockout before I get knocked out. I'm currently doing 250 plus 30, which is 20 short. So I need to top deck into the muscle band to win this game, or into... Oh, well, they got another one down. Okay, well, probably win. Probably win. They probably just win now. Right. Do I have any cards to remove tools? I do. I have 2 cards that could help me here, so I can get Tool Scrapper, which would be fantastic, or not Tool Scrapper, Field Blower. I could get that, or I could get a big old punchy thing, punchy hat. That ain't it, Chief. That ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. That's not it. That is not it. That's a fail. That's a big fail from me, dog. Okay, so how do we potentially win this game? Now, I think the only way for us to win now is to attack with Dragonite into the benched boy. And hopefully they don't have access to a switch card. Hopefully. When do we see? Wait till we see. Didn't get it. And it probably means we lose now because they can... Because we need to Guzma again next turn, which means we can't knock out this unless we get a Field Blower off the top deck again. So it's gonna be difficult. Would have GX'd? Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. Like, we were way behind, right? We were way behind. Way behind. Well played, sir. Okay, no worries. I'm gonna miss my collection of 200 Noctowls. Noctowl's never been great, but I really liked it. Yeah, it's gone. They're gone forever. Gone forever. Into the ether. Am I playing Tool Scrapper? I'm playing Field Blower. Field Blower. Well, that's a shame. But you know what? It's fine, because this time we might get below 600. Whoa, look at that. We did it, everyone. We did it. Oh, boy. Do you lose to Honchkrow? No, you don't, because you can just attack basic energies. You can be fine. We can do it. Oh, boy. Adram, awesome to see you live. Love the vids. Your sense of humor is one of those that doesn't need to be outrageous and vulgar to be funny. Thank you very much, my dude. I appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed the Star Wars intro of my last video. That was a fun one. Under 600 tickets. Let's go. Let's go. Also, 1,200 coins. Let's turn this into a. Look at this. How do you feel about 6 more packs? I like a couple of packs. Beautiful, excellent work. Look at this. 595. Can someone do the maths? How many more tournaments do I need to go? Cranberry Sauce, thank you very much for the subscription if you are currently present in the chat. Also, to the 150 people who are here, thank you very much. We're on 130 likes, which is a pretty good ratio. Appreciate it very much. Feel free, by the way, to join the channel as a member if you'd like to support the content. I really want to stream more often. I really should stream more often. 74 tournaments. Here we go. What do they do with the unopened battle theme decks? Ooh, that's an interesting question. I don't know that one. I don't know, 74? 74. Epic, thank you very much, appreciate it. Dragonite VMAX. I very much enjoyed that one. That was good fun. Alright, do you reckon we're going to get donked if we don't get another Pokemon down? My gut feeling is probably not. We sit back and relax now. 74 tournaments. Oh my god, how long is that going to take? Is that going to be a billion trillion years to finish? Am I ever going to finish that many? Oh, we're gonna get horror house. This Mewtwo's gonna horror house us. Venom, thank you for coming, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Potentially 3 times the amount of games if you win each tourney. Yeah, that's brutal. Grady88, thank you for your subscription if you're here. Am I gonna do some trades? I might do some trades, yeah. If people want to trade something, if they've got things that they want to give away and put on my account instead of theirs, I'll absolutely trade them with you. And I've got some stuff to give away as well. Get any other 3 tickets, then it's 75. Okay. I will have to hope that I don't get any further access to what's-my-jiggies. What do you call them? No more things. Tickets. Tickets is the thing that I'm talking about. We want Dragonite. I'm gonna put him down. We're gonna attach the energy to Dragonite. We're gonna put this here. We're gonna put this here. And we're gonna end. He plays Swell instead of D-Valley. I play Field Blower, so it's fine. I don't mind. We'll get rid of that later, I reckon. Let's play down the second Dragonite, and then we can Altered Creation. You might want to look at this week's leaderboards. I might end first with all the rep. No, I doubt it. I think people are going to be... I think there's lots of people doing what I'm currently doing, so I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up being... Oh, you just rage at me! What a horrible person. What a bad friend. Oh, I've been done in. It's all over. I'm going to have to Field Blower my own Float Stone to knock this Mewtwo out. What is this? A Ponyta? Well, I never... okay, well let's get amongst it, shall we? Let's put the cat amongst the pigeons here. We're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna get rid of that because that means that we could potentially get a knockout, which would be nice. And then we're gonna Crobat for 4. We're looking for a big old hat. We did not get the hat. We did get a knockout though, which is fine. I'm relatively happy with a knockout. That seems fine. Turbo Strike. Could Noivern me. I don't think that there's anything in that. Let's replace the Chaotic Swell and burn our own mountain, and then we can Dragon Gale. If every match takes the full 15 and I win everything, it would be like 832 hours. Oh my god. What have I done? Why did I save them? What was the point? Get a bot to play. ADP of Brain is optional. Yeah, exactly. Just if ADP, then GX attack. I would love it if they made a V Hydreigon. That would be cool. I'd love that too. Do you like the damage counter transfer Dusknoir? Will you play a game with him? I love it. I think he's pretty cool. I don't know if it's something that I'll be able to get done in the next couple of weeks, but it's definitely cool. Admiral Akbar was right all along. He was. Something I do wonder if the new client will have the mini tournament events or will it just be ladder only? Well, there is events confirmed. They do have confirmed events on PTCG Live. So there will definitely be something. Exactly what, though, I do not know. It's a nice Jolteon. Is there going to be expanded? Not initially. Not initially. Okay, so they've used Flash Ray during your opponent's turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by basics. That is fine. We will elect to take a knockout on this Rapidash, I think. Seems like the smart thing to do, because then we can turn our Dragonite into a knockout on that Mewtwo. I think that's fine, and we can also get some energy in play. Our opponent still has a ton of prizes to take, so we are well in front in this game. Well in front. There will eventually be expanded, just not right away. Yeah, exactly. We'll get it. At some point, we'll get it. At some point, we'll get it. Will ADP Dark Box work? ADP Dark Box could work. You never know. You never know. I'm not going to try it. I'm not going to be the one to try it, but after the dawn, you can try it for sure. I'm more than happy for you to try that one. Azazel! He's here. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. We just won ourselves another game in Expanded. What a deck. No GX attack. No worries. Oh, except we forgot that he used 70 damage. It's very annoying. Oh well. Here I am, bigging myself up, going, it's impossible for us to... And we should have just shredded him. Should have just shredded him. Should have just shredded him. It's okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Because now we can just shred him. I don't think I have any way to do anything more than that. Let's see if we can just get the... let's just see if we can get the... No, that's a good card, though. I'll get that. We are going to shred. Boop. Classic, yep. I was too busy saying hello to you, trying to show off. Oh boy, how much does that have? 160? Hopefully he puts another Pokemon. He's gonna put another Pokemon down. He's gonna put another Pokemon down. I can kill him. Ooh, a Dedenne. I can knock out a Dedenne. ASMR version. It's ASMR Pokemon time. Play down the Dedenne, buddy. You can do it. Give me access to the Guzma. Give me access to it. It's easy. Flash right here. It's okay. I'm gonna attack you again. You know. Oh, I've got another VS Seeker. What do I do now? Do I just kill the Jolteon? I think I just killed the Jolteon. Let's kill it. Shh. It's probably better to shred, to be honest. Nah, bugger it. Let's take a knockout. Knockouts are fun. Ultimate Ray. Ultimate Ray doesn't take a knockout. He used Pokemon Ranger. I forgot. I completely forgot. Oh boy. Oh no! That's okay. He's eventually got to do something. He's got to do something eventually. Mitch, I know. What am I doing? He's got to do something eventually. He cannot continue to Flash Ray me. He will lose if he continues to Flash Ray. He needs to do something else. And when he does, I'll strike. He's got to do something else eventually. He's got to. How many turns can I stall out a Flash Ray? Shred. Yeet Masters subbed, thank you very much. He can't flash you, that's illegal. Yeah, I can't imagine that it reflects very well on him, to be honest. Skylar. He might have prized his Mega Gardevoir. Oh, he's going to Guzma and he's going to Flash Ray my Dragonite and take a prize. Math is hard. At least I have 2 more VS Seekers. Yeah, exactly. Am I just stalling? Well, hey, listen, I could probably stall him out. I have 2 shredding Dragonites. He can't knock out all of them. He can't knock them all out. He could probably do things that I don't even know about. Flash Ray. Just Flash Rays again. Alright, buddy. No worries. Let's Guzma Mahala here. We can get ourselves another hat to put on. This hat will mean that next turn, unless he heals himself with Miraculous Duo, we will win. So he has to heal with Miraculous Duo, or otherwise we win. Unless he has some other form of magic that he can utilize. If he has some other form of magic, then that's fine. But if he heals himself with Duo, then that's fine, because we can just kill him. And if he doesn't, if he tries to Flash Ray us again, then we just knock him out in a couple of turns. Right? We just shred him. Shred him until he dies. There's a Guzma. He's gonna try and take knockouts. He's gonna try and take knockouts. So what he's gonna do, he's gonna knock out this Dragonite. Starshield GX. What is that? Prevent all effective attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. Okay. I think we just win, right? Because now we can just shred into him and he can't heal himself. Do we have Leon in the discard pile? I feel like we just win, right? Because we shred through. Shred goes through the effect. We can't Dragon Gale him. But he can't heal this damage off. Surely not. I'm not going to say that it's checkmate yet. Oh, damage change! He's going to damage change me! No! Okay, now it is checkmate. He's going to win. 200 damage? 200 damage? So you're saying there's a chance we could get there? We could get there, you're saying? If we top deck, that ain't it. Okay, let's reevaluate our position here. Because we can still win, it's just going to take us a little bit of time. Damage change was not what I was expecting, but that's okay. So, we need to find ourselves in a position where we get a knockout with Zeraora for big time damage, and that could be next turn based on this hand. So, what we're going to do, we're going to Trainers Mail. We're going to grab Quick Ball, because that seems useful. We're going to Crobat. Oh no, he's just gonna ping me with Naganadel. I think we definitely lose. Yeah, we definitely lose because of Venom Shot. Oh no! No! Is there a way? Is there a way after this play? I don't think that there's a way. I think we just lose now. Do we have a way? Is there a way to deal with this? We need to deal 200 damage. Oh wait, Leon's not even in the deck. Yeah, it's over. It's over. We can't even win. Concede. Yeah, they range it, which made it very tough. But hey, that's okay. Oh, we lost in the first round. Sick. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Next one. Lost in the first round, guys. Yes. Dark Starfire, thank you very much for saying that. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming. You're the man. You are the man. Yeah, here's the thing. I don't know enough about Expanded to know that that was coming, so I could have probably played around that. If only I had a dowsing machine. I know, right? If I ever considered Twitch streaming, I like to stream on YouTube instead. I think it's better. Peter, hello. How you doing? Thanks for coming, dude. Appreciate it. So yeah, I prefer the YouTube experience, frankly. But that's just me. So obviously there's a lot of people who prefer doing the Twitch stuff. I prefer just doing the YouTube stuff. Lost in the first round is the happiest thing. I know, it's sick. Get out of here. Next one. Next stuff. Let's go. Losing the game. See you later. Aside from staple trainers, I have no idea what to get trade-wise now. I know, just get 4 of everything. Everything you can. Just stack them up. Just eat up cards. He hasn't only considered Twitch streaming, he's tried it. Yeah, I did try it. I didn't like it. Vince, love the channel. Just finished watching the Leon deck video, Absolute Gold. Thank you very much. That one's not done as well as I would have liked, but it's still fun, so that's the key. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate it. Hell yeah, losing the game. Woo! Come on! Thanks, Renell. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. Anyone know if lock cards will be transferred? They will. Absolutely. Brankus is correct. The lock cards will transfer. Every copy of card that you have on PTCGO will go across to Pokemon Live, up to 4 copies. This Pikachu's dead, right? He's dead, right? Isn't he? Surely. Surely he's dead. Tapu Lele's not in the deck. Okay, so we need to do something else. I need to take a knockout with another man. Vikavolt. Is it going to be Vikavolt? Here we go. He's coming up. Oh, we missed the energy. Oh, no. Now what do we do? Do we assume that we're going to get it? We have to assume that we're going to get it, right? I mean, who cares? This guy, it's a Pikachu. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Oh, you missed 2 in a row. What? Should have done this first. Trainers Mail. Oh my god, we would have got there too. If we had to hit one of our things, we would have got there. Oh boy. And now I can't use my GX attack. Let's just put him in the active anyway. Let's just put him in the active. No donk. Missed the donk because I sequenced incorrectly. Oh well. When do you think PTCG Live will release? Within the next 2 to 5 weeks, I think. That's based on my own speculation. I'm not sure. Do packs include non-tradable ones? I believe so. I hope so. Generations cards and sleeves stay or go? They probably... I don't know. They might stay. Oh, that was a shame. This was a really sad... After all that... if anyone is interested in trading for a Zapdos Galarian Zapdos V for a haul of trainers and energy cards, who would be interested? Well, dude, I'm sure you'll find someone here. If you go into our Discord, which is in the description of this stream, there will be more information about that. You can go to the trade section where I encourage everyone to try and trade for things that are relevant in PTCG Live. That would be fantastic. If you could jump in there, that would be great. Thank you very much. Alright, what I'm going to do whilst we're waiting for this round to finish, I'm very quickly going to sneak off to the bathroom. So you're going to get the be right back screen, hopefully, and I will be right back. It's not the be right back screen, it's just a blank screen. I'm gonna go stream starting. Alright. We're back. There have been 0 games played. And I have a new glass of water. Welcome, everyone. don't I have pods? Alright. So, what do you want to talk about? What's going on? What's going on over here? What's going on? Huh? Guys, what's going on? Is there anything going on? Hey, yeah, exactly. What a nice cut. It's a beautiful cup of water. Where's the trade section? The trade section's up here. And this is what I've been doing for the last day and a half. Sorry, you don't come here to watch me eat pods. I'm sorry about that. Is there any one-pack trades for things that I want? Here we go. Let's go. Let's have a look. Come on. Keep scrolling. Yeah. One-pack trades will look for... Oh, here we go. 4 Rillabooms. Thank you very much. Yes, please. And I can turn the like symbol off on that now, because that was 4. Haha! Beautifully done. Stonks right there. Good value. Do I know if locked decks will transfer over? That's actually a really good question. I don't know. I assume that the decks that you have on PTCGO, the cards will go across, but the decks won't. I think. Snipe and a half. That one had been up there for 8 hours already. Right? That's not even a good deal. Right? Look at this. Just giving this stuff away. Gyarados for a pack? No worries. I'll have that. I need one for my 4. Right, and this is what you guys should be doing. Every single pack that you get that you can afford to get rid of, just send it into the ether. Get yourself a card. Right? Let's see if we can find another good deal. 1 pack. One of like, look at this. Rainbow Rare, like, that's insane. It's a paradise out here. Could you imagine, like, 4 days ago, if I found 4 Vs for a pack? Robsy, it's time, man. Get in. Get amongst it. Like, find so much stuff. Yeah, so the decks themselves won't carry across after the dawn is correct. They won't travel across, but the cards will, so... Benny Bikini, yes, packs will carry over in the form of crystals, absolutely. But I am going to have 125 when live releases, so I'm not worried about it. I can just throw them away. Yes, Cranberry Sauce, they did say that. If you have decks that you want to use, you export them from PTCGO. Oh, look, here we go. Oh no, give me this one. Secret Rare, 1 pack, thank you. We're out of here. Goodbye. Story Bob, good morning. Thank you for coming along. You have a couple of ETBs full of unredeemed code cards, several of which are XY Sun and Moon Era. What should I do with them? What you should do is you should put them all into PTCGO up to 125. Once you have 125, you stop. And then you keep the rest. You keep the rest. Can I try to hike a full art for a Leon full art? If I have an extra one, Sarah, absolutely. But I don't know if I have an extra one, so... Go for alt arts. Yeah, the higher rarity you can, the better. Because if we can dust, we don't know if we're allowed to dust like extra copies of cards and stuff. Like as in, if we have less than 4 cards, we don't know if we're allowed to dust them. So definitely worth investigating. Because if you can, that's very good. Okay, we're going to struggle here because Super Growth is going to obviously set up a Vile Plume, which will turn off our items. But also this Duskull's a pain as well. Stuff like Gold Potion going away. I don't actually know about Gold Potion. But if it's from Sun and Moon, if it's from Black and White onwards, you will be able to keep it on live. You won't be able to play in Expanded until later though, so be prepared to wait. I just want to have an alt art collection online. Dude, now's the time. Now is the time to get them. Like, it's literally the best time ever to get those cards. Let's grab another Max Elixir here. We've got Computer Search. We're going to have to play that so that we can get access. Well, so we can use it before he inevitably evolves into a Vileplume. I'm going to keep the rest of the cards, though. And I'm going to get, I think... I mean, I'm going to get access to another Double Dragon to knock out this. So I think the smart thing to do is probably to just grab another Pokemon, something that I can use to get, I don't know, that seems like a really bad use of a, maybe like a Guzma? Maybe I'll get a Guzma. I can use that in a couple of turns. And then I can alter creation. IRL, it's so painful, but I'm actually gaining heaps of progress. Yeah, exactly, it's so easy. Will we still be able to trade on Pokemon TCG Live? Heated Gamer? No, you will not. There is no trade section on Live. They are shifting to a dusting method. Double Dragon, you remember that game, or am I old? Damien, you might be old. I don't remember that game. I've opened so many boundaries crossed boosters, I still don't have a computer search, however, I have 6 gold potions. Well, I mean, 4 of those potions go across. Computer search doesn't. Oh no! You irresistible aromed my Dedenne out of the bench. What a meanie. What a meanie. Not gonna lie, I can't wait for live, because some card like Umbreon VMAX you should be able to get. Yeah, exactly! This is the thing, right? Is that early in a set you'll be able to get really good cards for cheap. Well, not for cheap, but for like a reasonable amount of dust. It's gonna be way better. 1 gold, yeah, sorry, gold potion will go across. 1 gold potion because it's an ace spec. The other 5 will disappear into the ether. It's going to super growth me. He's going to go into his Vileplume. I don't want to lose my cards from over a decade ago. Unfortunately, everything before Black and White will disappear, and that is a genuine shame. But it is the name of the game, unfortunately. Well, the name of the game is Pokemon TCG, but you know what I mean. Let's get this, get this, get this, and this, and this. And now we set ourselves up to probably just win because we've got all the pieces that we need. And then we Dragon Gale, take the knockout, and as long as our hand stays the same, which you've all heard before, we should be fine to win this game. Alright, live dust system is 50-50, because some card is better to get from trading, but also some card would be better to get from dust. Well, like, that's the thing, right, is that there's always pros and cons to both systems. I personally think that for new players who don't have contacts outside of, inside of Pokemon, it will be better for people. So I like the dusting system better. Do we get anything in return for the cards that don't transfer? Unfortunately, Heavy Arms, we don't, which is why I'm spending tonight grinding all of my tournament tickets because they don't go anywhere, and then utilizing those tournament tickets and the cards that I get out of the tournament tickets to find myself some other cards. So yeah, well, hopefully I can get a solid account built up ready for live, because the more cards you have on live at the start, the better. But yeah, no, unfortunately, the excess cards will not transfer. Will spare ace specs become dust? Yes, they will. So only 1 goes across. Hopefully they do the right thing, and they'll just store the old cards in a database somewhere to add once they support it. They're presumably doing that with Expanded. Well, I think that they're sending the cards from the Black and White format across. You just can't play them. So I think that's the way that it's working at the moment, Black and Sprite. I don't know, but I feel like that's the way it's working. Stephanie, the cards that don't switch over, they should do like MTG did a long time ago and send you all the real life cards. Wow! I do not want 180 copies of Eldegoss, or of like, what's it called, of Florges or whatever it is. I don't want them. You can keep them. The thing is, the cards that are better to get from dust are the cards you actually want to have. Exactly. Exactly. Did he just pass? I'm confused. I think he just passed, but I'm gonna play this game as if he didn't. I mean, he definitely didn't... Can I win? Is it possible to win? 150? I need to get this onto the bench. No, I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to bother. It's going to be too hard. Get the things. Get the things. Get the things. More things. I will be with you in a second, chat. I'm just desperately trying to figure out how to do anything. How to be a guy. Oh, well, there we go. Could have won. Could have won if I had just not been dumb. Oh, well. It's fine. Mark my words, if it's like other dusting systems, they'll give you 400 dusts to dust the secret rare and then charge 4,000 to craft the same card. Okay, so probably. But that is still better than trading 50 packs for one card that's playable. And I'll tell you why. PTCGO, I have to keep half of the cards, or I buy X amount of codes. Let's say I buy 500 codes, right? I would keep half of them, this is my personal use, I would keep half of them so that I can trade for the things that I want, because I know that things are expensive. I would open the other half, so I'd open 250, right? Let's assume that it costs 50 cents a pack, which is very high, but possible in PTCG Live. If it costs 50 cents a pack, then instead of buying, if I buy 500 packs for $500, I will be able to get 500 packs for $250 instead, which is better. Obviously, it's half price. And I don't have to save any of the packs. I can open all 500 of them, right? So if I open all 500 of them, after about 30 packs, I'm going to have 4 copies of every common that I need, which means that for every pack that I open, beyond the first, 50, every common is going to be dusted automatically, which is 25 dust for every pack. And if you're putting in time into grinding and getting those packs and those commons, eventually you'll get to the point where you get access to these cards much easier than if you traded for them on PTCGO, which is why I think it's a good system. Obviously, a 400 to 4,000 ratio is not ideal. I'd prefer it if it was half of that, 400 to 2,000. But I can't comment on that number because I don't know what the number is. I'd be very curious to know what sparked this from Pokemon and how long they've been working on it. Azazel, there have been rumours for 2 years that Pokemon has been working on something like this. My suspicion is that they have been working on it since before the pandemic. I don't know, but I think they've been working on it for about 2 years, which is a substantial amount of time, frankly. Alright, we need to get another Pokemon. We need to get another Pokemon powered up here so we can get ourselves another prize over here. That Zeraora looks pretty good. We do not currently have access to any energy, so let's Dedenne. Let us Dedenne. I will be with everyone in chat in just a second as well. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just had 2 comments that were very good, and now I desperately have to figure myself out. I have no energy in the discard pile? Good grief. Okay, Dragon Gale. Should have played down the Mr. Mime, but I've left a space for the Lele, so that's good. Where were we? My strategy of getting 4 of each card for super cheap is good. Not as good as my Aussie accent. Miss it lived in Sydney, but it's up there. Thank you very much, Damien. Appreciate it. So will cards that have been reprinted in later sets be lost too? Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Energy, and Switch. Heart Gold, Soul Silver are lost forever. They are gone. They are not coming through to live, unfortunately. Is it worth getting 4 copies of even trash cards so duplicates convert to dust in live? So don't get duplicates of commons now, because the dust doesn't happen until you are in the live client. So I have 180 Florges, or whatever it's called. Aromatisse? I don't know, something. I have 180 commons, right? 4 of them will go across to live. The other 176 get lost forever. If I had 176 commons on live, that would turn into dust. But I don't have them on there. I would only get the 4. So don't get common cards. Get rare cards that you can use. Or rares. When I say rare, I mean with the shiny star symbol. Hotjock, yes I am grinding tickets, man. I've got 600 tickets that I need to use, so I'm getting rid of them. Thank you for reminding me about the tournament tickets. I have so many to use. Anything else I should use before it switches? Any currency on the game that you currently have. Coins, tickets, use them. Open up your crates, your chests, or whatever. They probably don't come across. Leave 125 packs. I think it's bad because Rogue and other fun tier decks become far more expensive. Jareth, I agree. They will become a little bit more expensive, but you'll be able to play other decks that are better and win more and get more stuff to get more rogue decks, right? So like it's a win some and lose some, and they're trying to do a solid by players that don't have access to stuff. So I think that's where they're at the moment, and I completely understand why you'd be like, oh, I don't really like it because, you know, we lose out on all these rogue decks, and I feel the same way. But like, if the trade is if I trade for a card that would be worth, let's just use Garbodor V, right, for the moment. Garbodor V is about a pack, right? You can trade one Garbodor V for a pack. So if I wanted to make a Garbodor V deck, I would be able to relatively cheaply, right? If I wanted to make a Rayquaza VMAX deck on release, I would need to spend like 400 packs to get it, right? So the really popular cards are exorbitantly expensive. If I instead, like, if I like want, sorry, I'm just trying to think about two things at once. If I want to make a Garbodor deck and I have to spend maybe 3 times as much, maybe the equivalent of 3 packs to get it, and then the Rayquaza VMAX is worth like 20 times less, then that's a win. So I would rather spend more money on bad cards when it is infinitely cheaper for good cards. So, sorry, late to the party. When is live going live? Sorry if you've already said this. Well, here's the thing, Chris. We don't know. It's not been revealed yet. I suspect it will be within the next 2 to 5 weeks, but I don't know. Don't know. It would be good to know about how the dust system really works for live, because if we know, it would make our life so much better. Well, here's the thing. I'm going to assume that it's similar to like Hearthstone or to like Runeterra or things like that. We're likely to get like, you know, 5 dust for a common and then 25 if you want to buy it or whatever it is. I don't know. It'll be something like that. I'm not entirely sure. But obviously, the sooner we know, the better. No Heart Gold Soul Silver Energy more is the worst thing. Well, hey, listen, it could be worse. It could be worse. I completely understand. Oh, someone's messaged me. Vanguard, are you here? Hello. Hi. How's it going? You have 305 tickets and don't have the time. Is it in? That's unfortunate, mate. Unfortunate. I'm luckily in a position where I can play a little bit more the last couple of weeks, so I can get as much value out of them as I can. But yeah, it sucks for people that can't use them. There'll be an announcement a bit before the transfer to live, right? They won't just randomly do it. Yeah, they'll tell us when it's happening. Don't worry. They won't just be like, oh, it's live today. You've got live. Or at least I hope they don't do that. That would be brutal. You had 600 codes of EVS release and couldn't get everything. Yeah, exactly. It's insane. You spend thousands of dollars and not get everything. And the other thing that's really good is instead of trading the pack away, you get to open it. Every single pack that you have, you get to open. And it's fun. Opening packs is fun. Hope the system is more like Legends of Runeterra than Hearthstone. Started playing Legends of Runeterra just 6 months ago and already own 95% of the cards. You can make any meta deck I want, including the latest decks on release. That's the thing. Right, I want it to be like that as well. If it's like that, then perfect. Cannot complain about that. And a trade offer up to offering 51 packs for 1 Umbreon VMAX. Unbelievable. Right? And just imagine if instead of trading those 51 packs away, if you could use them, right, open them all, get all the stuff out of those packs, and then get the dust to get the Umbreon anyway, that's way better, right? Way better. Hotchuck, big congrats on 15k. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. You'll be there soon, buddy. Don't worry about that. You make way better content than I do. If you haven't already checked out Hotchuck's channel, go and check him out. He's sick. Live is not live, but I'm live. What's my favorite Pokemon, Haroon? It's Arcanine. When will live release approximately? I don't know. It will be before Fusion Strike. I am guessing within the next 2 to 5 weeks. Timmy, is this you, Timmy? Is this you? Well, we've got a bit of a game on our hands now, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a game on our hands. Now it's time to see who the best Pokemon player between me and Timmy is, I guess. I suppose. Let's go with this, and then we're going to go like this, and this, and this. And we leave ourselves with a dead hand, but we've got guaranteed GX, which is fantastic. Plus, Timmy's not stream sniping, so he'll probably like Marnie or end me, so that'd be nice. He'll be nice and just get rid of me. Like, get rid of me hand. It'll be fantastic. Let's retreat. Let's get ourselves a Zeraora. Play down the Koko. Play down... we'll leave the Dragonite in our hand, just in case we get, like, a quick ball or something. Zip, zip. Altercation. Okay, back to chat. Hi, is your IGN name Mitch in reference to Michelin Titan? No, it's not. So it's Mitch in 3D because I'm in 3 dimensions. That's why. That is why. First time watching me live, thank you very much for coming along. Appreciate it. Opening a pack is super fun, and when you get the card you want, it's just, yeah, exactly. And when you get to open more packs, you enjoy yourself. And when you get rewarded for doing that, you don't have to feel like you have to give them away to some mysterious man. That's what it's about. I agree so much. I played Hearthstone for years. The dust system is just better. Not perfect, but better. Just so much easier to build a collection. Yeah, exactly. Like the dust system in Hearthstone is better than the trading system in PTCGO, and Runeterra is where I'd like it to be. I'd like PTCG Life to use that model. Does it make sense to get all the basic cards first, like Boss and Quick Ball? I already have Shadow Rider, Urshifu, Suicune, but not Umbreon, for example. Get whatever cards you can now. Use the cards that you have available to you, and then... Oh, I didn't get Marnie. That's disappointing. I hope I top deck something good. I didn't. Oh, it's an energy. That's fine. Let's not worry about that. We will just Ultimate Ray. Brankus, can you ban that mysterious webcam person? Get rid of them. I don't think that we particularly need to be dealing with that. A Runeterra model would be ideal. Monetize using alt arts and cosmetics. Exactly. Can you ban them at all, Brankus, rather than just timing them out? I know that timing them out's obviously easy, but is it possible to just get rid of them completely? Let's have a look. I think I might have hidden them. We'll see. Hopefully that works and they disappear forever. Yeah, we're working on it. Don't worry. We are working on getting rid of them. YouTube's not as good as Twitch. Not as easy to just ban them. Report them. Good on you, Hotchock. You're a hero. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's why we're here. That's why we need you. Looks like you can't ban them. Yeah, it's kind of a weird system. YouTube's a little bit awkward. Just give me a second. We'll just report them. Report. Hopefully that gets rid of them. Hopefully that gets rid of them for good. Okay, what is the situation? I'm sorry, I've not been paying attention, but I have got a tag call. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I've got a tag call. So let's play the tag call. Oh, there's nothing here. Okay, well, that's upsetting. Let's get the Guzma Hala. Good on you, Sleepy Droopy. Appreciate it, mate. Also, go and check out Sleepy Droopy's channel as well. He's a super underrated guy. Super underrated. Alright, what does this do? Prevent all damage done by Pokemon that have special energies on them. Oh, that's annoying. I just put a special energy on that one. Well, I'm just going to have to attack you with this. Boop. Thanks very much, Pokegamer. I caught it at the last second. I was like, what is this? This thing's got an ability. What do I do? If everyone reports they might get them booted, I imagine so. I mean, I've hidden them, so they shouldn't show up anymore, but you never know with these things. It's impossible to know. Yeah, they are bots, Rainy. They just spam bot garbage. Can you PM the list? I need to tear my tickets. Hey, dude, guess what? The list is in the description, which is right next to the like button, by the way. So go in there and have a ball. Have an absolute ball. In the description is the list. I'm a very kind and generous man. Dedenne, let's get a quick ball. Let's win this game. Oh, no boss yet. No Guzma. Hopefully we get it here. Here's a quick ball. This should do the job. We will double check. Maybe we just get it here. Dunno. Let's just make sure that it's in the deck. Lele's in the deck. Guzma's in the deck. We've got what can only be described as a victory. Victory! Guzma. Guzma. And we'll make sure that I don't make any mistakes and knock you out with Plasma Fists. Well played, Pokemon Elite EX. Sorry that I had to do that to you, but I've got to get myself some codes, man. I've got to build that account. I'll go on one step ahead. Join to on his last day, and so everyone concedes. Exactly. I'm a slick geezer. Yes, I am. So what do I do with coins if I'm already at the 125 products? What you do is I think the trade locked packs transfer as well. So you take the tradable ones, you trade them for cards that you can keep, and then you replace them with trade locked ones. That's what you do. Do I like this interface or the PTCGL interface? I mean, home screen, battle mat, etc. I mean, it kind of looks very similar. I've not had too much of a look. McGee, we're about to play. There you are. I'm gonna beat you. Gonna beat you, McGee. I gotta earn myself these packs, man. That's what we're here for. But yeah, use those tradable packs if you've got them to get yourself cards. If they're not tradable, open them until you have 125. What's my favorite VMAX art? Mine's Sylveon VMAX alt art. I will show you my favorite VMAX art. Let's go with Pokemon V. My favorite VMAX art is probably the Umbreon. Look at this. Look at this. What a beautiful card. I also really like... Where is it? I also really like the Blaziken. This is a cool art. But if it was like gun to my head, this is my favorite. Look at that card. Look at how beautiful that Shadow Rider is. That's just so nice. Such a nice looking card. Why not just make all packs trade unlocked? I don't know. Just decided not to do that. Have I made a video covering the known features and stuff? No, I haven't. And the reason I didn't do that, Peter, is I'm subscribed to almost every Pokemon TCG content creator that's floating around at the moment. I'm subscribed to almost everyone. Oh, there was a do-do-do-do, and I completely missed it. I'm sorry. Who was that? I'll see it in a second. Thank you, Like and Flame. Appreciate it for subscribing if you're here. When it comes to... What was I saying? Oh, yeah. I subscribe to almost every Pokemon content creator on YouTube. And on the day of the release of Pokemon Live, there were 14 videos about it. So I was like, I don't know why anyone would want to watch a 15th video about Pokemon Live. So I didn't put one out. So yeah, my recommendation, if you want a very comprehensive look at it, there are two places I would go. Firstly, Omnipoke has a video that's about 50 minutes long on what you should do to get your account ready for live. That's definitely worth a watch. Celio's network has some really good comprehensive coverage on it. And I think Hotshock did one as well. Did you? No, you didn't do it. Yeah, exactly. Like, there's too many people doing it, man. It's impossible. If I only have 20 packs, should I get 125 before the new client, or just wait and get them once live is live? Great question. If you want to spend the money to get the credits, then do it. If you don't, don't. I don't know what the ratio is. I don't know whether we're going to know what the ratio is before the client comes out. So it's probably better for you to just kind of sit on what you're comfortable with. For me, I'm comfortable having 125 unopened packs on my account. If you're not comfortable doing that, then don't do it. Most of your friends will retire because Trey is not in the game anymore. Hopefully the new game gets more fans of it. Well, that's the thing, right? I don't understand why you would stop playing the Pokemon trading card game, right? If you can't trade online. Because if we look at all these buttons here, right? There's 4 buttons here for playing. There's 1 button for trading. These ones here, these 2 buttons are for playing. This button is for getting packs to play, and this button is for getting packs to play. So, of the client, there's only 1 button that's trading. The rest of the buttons are about playing the game. So really, they're replacing this 1 button with a system that makes it easier for you to click all of these other buttons. Thank you very much, Bruno. Appreciate it. Do I know Leonhardt? No, I do not, Haroon. I don't know him. Well, dang, I kind of regret discarding my other Bronzor because I could have moved enough energy to Timeless and 80. Oh my god, Timmy, that would have been so cool. I would have been happy to lose to that. That would have been such a cool attack. Oh boy. Rayquaza VMAX alt art is so clean. It's definitely in your top 3. I like it. I'm not a great fan of the Rayquaza. I feel like it looks a little bit washed out, to be honest. But, you know, each to their own. Should try Mimikyu. It's good. You won a couple battles. Nice, King Simba. Nice. I'll have a look. I would just say try to update yourself if you really want to get ready for live, because there aren't anyone who know how it's going to be like. Yeah, exactly. No one knows what's going to happen. So definitely watch the Omnipoke video. If you're going to watch any, watch theirs, because they've got a lot of information. It goes for 50 minutes or something. Like, it's a long video, but they know a lot about the game. They've played it a lot. They know what's going on. They haven't played live yet, but they have a very good understanding of this particular platform. So definitely worth taking a look at. If you like trading, do stocks or something. Yeah. Ah! McGee is playing the broken deck and he won the coin flip. What am I supposed to do about this? How do I beat him? How do I beat him? If you stream Snipe, man, it's not a problem. I don't care. If you want to cheat, man, go for it. It literally makes no difference at all. Okay, so we're gonna get GX this turn. We probably lose. You gotta go. Azazel, thank you very much for coming, man. Appreciate it. It's always good to see you. Thank you for everything. Appreciate it. See you later. One thing I did find awkward in live was the opponent's Pokemon are facing the same direction as yours. Are they? I didn't actually realize that. Just give me a second. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Let's have a look. Oh my god, they are! How weird is that? That's so strange. I just heard a GX attack go off. Oh, thank you. All right, now we're not gonna beat this man by GXing and racing. It's not gonna happen. Now we're not gonna beat him at all. Well, GG, McKee. Good luck in the final, my guy. That's not good. I bricked. I brickety-bricked. It's all over for me. VS Seeker for Guzma. Gets the ultimate ray off. Gets the attack. It's a GG. And all the table is black backwards. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's cool. It's kind of sketchy. There's something going on there. Black and Sprite. This has to change, otherwise they're always confused. I think that we can probably figure out whether they're confused or not. Oh no! See, it's hard when you play against someone who's been watching you all night and knows your strategy. Alright, can I get enough to knock out this ADP? And is it worth it? Oh, big sad. Big sad. Can I do it? It's not possible. Let's get on out of here. GG's, my dude. Well played. Hopefully you're still here and can hear me, because I kind of just left there. That's kind of rude. But yeah, no, thank you very much, McGee, for the game. Appreciate it. We're in an empty lobby. If anyone wants to play against me, now's the time. Yes, McGee was playing the same deck. He's come into the stream and he's copied me deck, and then he's gone and beaten me with it. Direction's hella weird for a card game with physical medium. Yeah, it's kind of sketchy, but that's okay. We can figure it out. Fight fire with fire. Yeah, exactly. If you can't beat them, join them. GG McGee, no worries, man. Too easy. Hope you have to win. You have to tell us whether you win the tournament or not. Or when you lose to your own deck. Am I going to live stream a big pack opening spree? Oh, I hope so. Hopefully when live comes out I can get access to some packs, some Fusion Strike packs maybe, and do that. That would be fantastic. And we'll be able to open them all because there's no trading. Yes! Open every pack. Don't have to feel guilty. Don't have to feel guilty. Alright. I'm gonna plug. You ready? You need to like the video. There are 162 likes on this video, but I know that there's someone in the chat who hasn't liked it. I know you're there, you're just sitting there lurking, and it's fine. I don't mind, but like the video, please do that. Also, I must stress that membership is the only way that I earn money on YouTube to support me doing this, apart from like ad revenue, which is useless, and the Hotshot can tell you all about that, he knows. So, if you support the channel, if you like what I'm doing, and you want to see me do it more often, then memberships and super chats are greatly appreciated. I'm not going to say any more about it because I don't want to sound like a corporate shill the whole time. But hey, it is what it is. Alrighty, what do we got here? Ooh, Mad Party. Mad Party. Black and Sprite, you're the top donator today. You're literally the best person here. I don't know why you would feel disregarded because you are a genuine hero. Everyone else sucks. What are some other PokeTubers that I like? Let's go with... Let's get the list up. I have a big old list, and I'll tell you. There's obviously quite a few that are very popular. Frosted Caribou, Cilio's Network, Little Dark Fury, Tricky Jim, Omnipoke, Flex Daddy Righteous is a good underrated one. Popsicle Knight's fantastic. You can go and watch him. Hotshot, obviously. People like Zapdos TCG. There's... Who else? There's so many. I'll do ones that you probably don't know about. Tier 4 is a Japanese Pokemon TCG channel. They're really good. Whack Down Entertainment is a good one as well. You probably don't know about. I like the Snowpoint cast for retro stuff. Tord TCG. There's Trainer Chip and For the Win and Gyroshawn and Chill TCG and Mellow Magikarp. I've probably missed people. Azul, Rare Candy, Tablemon, all sorts. So many good content creators out there. Definitely would recommend. None better, of course, than Hotshot. He is the best. Azul, I didn't say him, but I've said him now. Yeah, Little Dark Fury is good. I said him earlier, I think. If I stream more, you'll become a member. Thank you very much. I got you, been lurking for 5 minutes. Ah, Matt, gotcha. I gotcha. Thank you for the like, dude. Appreciate it. There were at least 4 lurkers here. We got a couple of them. Thought about doing a Patreon or something. Maybe their rates are better than you. Yeah, well, Patreon gives you 100% of everything, but then I have to set up a Patreon. And, like, it's easy on YouTube because there's a button underneath that people just can just click, and I'm happy to give 30% of the money from a membership to YouTube. That's not a problem. So be aware that every time you spend money on a membership, the $30, or well, if you spend $5, then 30% of that goes to some random YouTube office man. Okay, let's get ourselves going here. We are going to try and hit one of these, which we've done, which is fantastic. We're going to put that on Dragonite, and this is where Pokemon like Vikavolt come in clutch. Now, obviously, we can't get him now. We're going to need to Crobat or Dedenne to draw some cards, but Vikavolt's very good in this matchup, so look out for that. Oh no, McGee lost. That's unfortunate. Sorry to hear that, man. Unfortunate. But hey, it's okay. We live. We live for another day. Thank you very much for whatever pinged up just then. I'll wait and see it. I missed it on my... We've got a subscription from Trevor. Thank you very much. If you're in the chat, appreciate it. Sander's your favorite on Twitch. He's a good one. Or Mr. Mime's back. Mr. Mime's back thanks to the target whistle. I love Popsicle Night too. He has fun decks that never work unless he plays it. Yeah, exactly. They never work. That's one of the fun things about Popsicle Night is that he's got a ton of great ideas and they work when he shows them off, and that's about it. Alright, so we are in a very interesting position here where we could probably win. Shouldn't have done this, by the way. This was a disaster. Let's just do this. Let's go like that. Into here. We can retreat. We can get rid of the stadium. We're going to hold on to this VS Seeker and we're going to Crobat. And hopefully we can just use our VS Seeker next turn to take a knockout. But unfortunately we are missing a pretty key piece here, and that is an extra energy on our Zeraora. So hopefully we can find like a Tapu Koko or a Quick Ball or something like that to try and get us those. Unfortunately, we haven't got it yet. Okay, keep going. Wap Down is great. Great tabletop tourneys. Absolutely sleepy. And I will be commentating with Boo on her stream next Tuesday. So there you go. Josh got the notification at like 4 AM. I'm sorry, dude. It's a little awkward. It's a little awkward. This old time thing. Sableyes, good content creator. If you say so, Matt. If you say so. You haven't been able to make a lot of his decks work, but he does it. It's one of those things. I think it's volume is the thing that that Popsicle Knight's got going for him. He's got a lot of volume. Don't forget Ben Reed TCG on Twitch. I would never forget him. God, that Pokemon Ranger gone forever. Dang. I have a good deck. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. We lose now. Oh. Game over. Do I like Gaia Storm, even if it's in Spanish? I don't actually watch too many foreign language ones. Just because I don't understand them. But what are your thoughts on Arceus Legends? Do you have a theory regarding it? I like the look of it. I have no theories. I just take the games as they come. Pokemon for me is having fun and enjoying myself. So whatever it ends up being, I'm sure I'll have fun. To be honest, guilt-free pack opening is the biggest plus. Absolutely. That's what it's going to be about, Jareth. It's going to be opening packs till the cows come home. It's going to be great. Can you give you an advice for geography? I don't know. Learn where the countries are, I guess. Understand the way that different people interact with the land. Pull rates in game are worse than real life. Not always. Sometimes they're better. It's weird. It depends on what you pull. Depends on what you pull. I would have donated, but it's not available in my Hey, dude, it's okay. Don't stress. You don't have to. It's not a problem at all. It's not a problem at all. I'm in the USA East Coast, like watching Australian time zone creators, so I stay up from 10 till 4 to watch Aussies. Oh my goodness. That's brutal. That is a brutal amount of time to stay up. No longer having to fork over 4 to 5 booster boxes worth of packs for a heavily played VMAX deck is sweet. Yes. 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 What a statement. Glenn knows what he's talking about. The fact that I don't need to spend a trillion billion things is good. Okay, here we go. This is it. We win as long as I don't make a horrific misplay. To be fair, I don't know if the Koko is in the deck. I hope that it is. I should have checked. We're checking now. It's there. Victory! 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 Dragonite coming up. Absolutely clutch yet again. Game over. Alright. Do I have a specific things to do with PTCGO in preparing for PTCGO? Well, that's what we're doing right now. My recommendation is any currency that you have in-game, tickets or coins, get rid of them. Turn your coins into packs, turn your tickets into coins and packs. get rid of them all because they do not transfer across. Make sure that you have access to 4 copies of as many cards as you can. If that means that you have to trade for more to get rid of your packs off PTCGO, then do that. Keep, if you can, 125 unopened items, packs specifically, because if you do that, you're guaranteed to get the most amount of currency when we transfer across to live. If you do that, then you'll have the best chance of having a really strong live account. Josh, what's the story with the mannequin in the background? My wife is into cosplay stuff, so she makes lots of cosplay things. So here, just give me a second, I'll show you. I don't know whether she wants me to show you or not, but I will, because I think that it's awesome. So she's a big-time cosplay person, and she uses the mannequin to set up her, like, costumes and stuff. And recently she's been working on a Rapunzel costume, and look at this. Look at this sword that she made. How good's that? How sick is that? She made this out of cardboard. Unbelievable. I'll put it back now. Hopefully she doesn't notice that I've done it. But I think that it's amazing. She's incredibly talented. So yeah, she uses the mannequin to put her costumes on when she's working on them. No worries, Peter. Glad that you enjoy it. Dumpstered, yeah, destroyed. Do I like the PTCGL interface or the PTCGO interface, like battle mat, home screen, etc.? Based on what I've seen, it's hard to say. I do like the look of it. It looks very clean, but it also looks like a mobile game that's been ported to PC. So, you know, could be whatever. Yeah, I know, right, Damien? Out of cardboard. That was a cardboard sword, right? Crazy. Doesn't matter which packs I own, or can I just get it to max out your... Yeah, any packs. Any packs, yes. Any packs. One thing most people are not talking about is the fact the way the new live is set up, it's virtually impossible to get banned because the trade system is gone. Personally, I love it. Well, I mean, it's possible to get banned, but you can't get banned for the trade stuff. There's no one's going to be cheating you out of stuff. No one's going to be able to cheat people out of stuff. It's going to be, it's going to be fantastic. Cards don't look animated on PTCGL. It's hard to say based on what we've seen. It looks like the background's more of the animation stuff. It's really hard. It's really hard. Yeah, of course you can get banned, McGee. Absolutely. You can get banned from PTCGL. If you do silly things, you can get banned for sure. I think the real make or break for the game will be the pack price and crafting price. 100%. Yeah. If it's reasonable, then 100% it's going to be fantastic. If it's exorbitant, then the game will die. So, well, it won't die, but it will be very, very unfortunate. I don't think that it's going to be the way that it works, because Pokemon are always about, they're about making the game as accessible for people as possible. So I can't imagine that it's going to be hard. It might be hard to get like full play sets of every card, but it won't be hard to get decks to play. I don't think so. Will people be able to trade Stardust somehow? I don't think so. I don't think so. Aesthetics and layout can change and be altered. The most important part is that the online TCG will be very accessible. Absolutely, Glenn. And here's the thing, right? So my gut feeling is that they just worked on the systems and they want the systems to be as good as they possibly can be, and the visuals will end up as they end up, right? They can change those really easily, but the systems need to work, and they look like they do. God forbid you express those concerns at Tricky. Oh, why? What have they been saying, Alex? I doubt that they've been saying anything too controversial. Blue Bomber, hello, how you doing? Thank you very much. If you play Control or Stall, you get banned. Yeah, instantly. Insta-banned from my channel if you play Control or Stall. One dislike. Is there a dislike on the stream? Oh, how rude. Oh well, doesn't matter. Pokemon Unite has you scared for live. Secretly pay to win hidden in menus and currency swaps. Yeah, so Unite was kind of weird, right? So the thing with Unite, I think that Unite, the problem was less the fact that you could pay to improve your characters or your items, but it was more the fact that it just wasn't very easy to understand where all the currencies went and how, like, there's just too much going on in that particular game. So I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully it's not like that, but I don't know. Ali's a trade master. He prepared. He's taking all his promos and rare secret cards. Yep, do it, man. Get him. It's not really pay to win. I don't think the Unite is pay to win. I think PTCGO is way more pay to win than any other of the Pokemon games, by the way. Secretly, like, this is super pay to win. I don't know how long it would. I started that free to play series on YouTube, did one day of it, and I was like, this is too hard. Yeah, that's the thing, Sleepy Drew. I think the issue is that early on it was considered pay to win because people didn't realize how impactful the items were. So I know Andrew gets paid by Pokemon, and I think Azul does too. Both of them just praise the new game, and if you have any reservations, they tell you you're stupid. Ah, well, you know, some people have different ways of interacting, I guess, Alex, and that's unfortunate if that's the case. I can understand. I know for a fact that they're both very happy, but yeah, you know, here's the thing. Everyone always has different perspectives on these kinds of things. Some people just don't like it because it's different, right? They just don't want to see it change because they like what they've currently got. I'm gonna miss the most is the well played. Yeah, exactly. I can't well played anyone. I can't emote spam them anymore. Like, so some people just don't like it because it's changed. Some people have legitimate concerns, like losing your legacy stuff is unfortunate, and like all those kind of things they do suck. I think overall it's going to be a good move for the game. I hope that the dusting mechanic is reasonable. Like I've said, it doesn't need to be good. It doesn't need to be like cheap, but it just needs to be reasonable. And if it's reasonable, then I think it will be a good direction for the game to go. And ultimately, as long as it leads to more people playing Pokemon TCG, from a personal point of view as a content creator, that's obviously good for me because it means that more people will watch my stuff. But if more people play and Pokemon supports the game more, then we're going to get better tournaments, better prizing, everyone's going to be better off. So I think that it's a good thing. I think it's going to be a good thing. Do you think there will be any changes in the aesthetics and game mechanics? I think they should think about changing the aesthetics, because I don't think it looks great. Like the very first thing I thought, I said this to Alex when I saw the trailer. I was like, this actually doesn't look very good. Like, visually it doesn't look good. But then like all the systems, like I said, are there. So literally all the systems you could hope for are there. So definitely okay. Definitely okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. Let's go like this, go like this, go like this. We just got to get ourselves into a switch, which we haven't managed to do yet, but we will soon. Tag call, get ourselves a float stone, get ourselves an energy. This is looking good. There's lots of people that are saying lots of things. I'll be with you in just a second. I just need to make sure that I'm sequencing this turn right. I know that it doesn't really matter because it's just a tournament on the ladder, but we want to make sure that we get it as right as possible. Okay, here we go. Back to the top. I guess I should say much more difficult to get banned. Yes. Hayes, thank you very much for the subscription. If you are in chat, I appreciate it. Much more difficult to get banned. Yeah, exactly. I hope some of us are overreacting. I've been bothered TPC's decisions that seem more aggressively money grabby. Well, I mean, I think they're just trying to grab the money instead of the code card companies that are getting the money, right? Because at the moment, code card companies that aren't affiliated with Pokemon are selling Pokemon product for a massive profit. And Pokemon probably aren't a big fan of that. So they're just trying to get their hand on that particular, in that pie. And I think that's reasonable, because it's their game, so fair enough. Found the Absol player? Yeah, exactly. Bailey Smith, I think I get what's going on, but is PTCGO transferring to a new platform? It is. So it's becoming PTCG Live within the next couple of months. So be on the lookout for that. Also, are you playing in a grand final on Saturday, Bailey Smith? Or is that just a coincidence? Could you imagine if it was? Okay, we need to... I can't just attack. I need to do something. What's going on? Because I don't have access to, yeah, well, let's just do this. So I can keep reading chat. Soren, thank you very much for the subscription. If you're in chat, I appreciate it. It's just like normal for us to dislike change, so people just dislike it. Give them time, they'll see it. Yeah, I tend to agree. At the moment, like I said, some people have legitimate concerns, and there are gripes that I 100% understand. The legacy stuff, the trading with friends stuff to help them start accounts and things like that. But ultimately, I think it will be better. Gameplay looks like a Pokemon PTC 99 game. Yeah, it kind of does a little bit, which is a bit sketchy. But hey, that's okay. Unite is also giving free super item enhancers which auto level up items. Yeah, so like Pokemon Live will probably do that as well. Unpopular opinion, avatars are dumb and I think they should be eliminated entirely. They don't affect gameplay and took up developer time that could go elsewhere. Michael, I don't disagree with you. They kind of look sketchy as. They're like Uncanny Valley machines is what they are, but, you know, it's whatever. Have I played Unite a lot? What rank am I and what Pokemon do I use? I did for a bit. I used Snorlax and got to the level below Master, and then I stopped. It's a brand new world. How popular card games have been more than ever, and I think they just want to keep up with it. Yeah, exactly. They're just trying to keep up with Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh! They got to make sure that they're keeping modern. I've known Andrew in passing for years, and I've from playing hardcore IRL for years and years. I think he's a great dude, but right now I just got to tune out. Well, that's possibly true, man. Like, if he's kind of, you know, if he's got his opinion and you disagree with it, and you can't change each other's opinion, then, you know, it's just one of those ones where you just wait and see, and one of you will be right, and as long as the other one is gracious when they turn out to be wrong, then it's fine. Those code card prices are indeed ridiculous. They offer you like 10 cents for a code at set launch and sell for 80 cents. It's insane. Yeah. So when I start, sorry guys, I'm way behind on chat by the way. When I start a set, I'll buy between 250 and 500 codes depending on how good the set is. And that's $1 a code in Australia. It's just insane. Just a coincidence, Smith, as it so happens, is a common last name, but yes, say I am for the thumbnail. But let's say yes. I just wanted to double check, you never know. Daniel, thank you very much for the subscription. I'm pretty sure the people working on Avatar stuff aren't the same team working on the game. Probably not, but you never know. Where are we? I keep losing my... He was shooting down any criticism of the game and said it's going to be alright, chat. Doesn't make me feel better. Well, you know, whatever. He can say what he likes. That's fine. As long as you're not, like, rude to him, it's not a problem. Come from Destiny and have to go through with a lot of questionable decisions and changes. I honestly agree with the let's just wait and see and then cast judgments. 100% Noel, right? It could be amazing. It could be the greatest game that's ever been released. It could be terrible. We just gotta wait. And it's unfortunate. I know lots of people don't want to do that. Stanky3000, thank you very much for the sub. If you are in the room, I appreciate it. I mean, deep down, I feel like this is a mobile game, and I've never not played a mobile game that was predatory. Well, I mean, it does feel very much like a mobile game, but that's actually really good, right? Because it's targeting players that want to play casually, right? So they want to play casually, but they don't have the time to play the exorbitant amount of... Insignia, are you in my chat? Are you in my chat playing my deck? What's going on? Yeah, exactly. It's better for everyone ultimately. With the mobile stuff, because it means that more people play the game, which is what you want. So that's $250, $500 per set. Yeah, exactly. And can you imagine, Glenn, how much money? If I spent $250 to $500 on Live, I'd probably get twice as many packs. I'd get everything that I wanted, right? As opposed to now, where I open half of them and then I have to save the rest to trade for a Rayquaza VMAX that I use once and then never use again. Soren, guess my country from your name. Iceland. Codes will still be sold. Yeah, exactly. Like, there'll still be a market for them. It's just that they won't be $1 at release. They'll be whatever price Pokemon elects for them to be. One card should not be worth more than one booster box worth of codes. Yeah, exactly. Here's the thing. I should be able to get... Well, anyone should be able to get any card. Like, I should be able to get ADP for the exact same price as it costs for me to get any other GX. Right? They should all be worth the same. Any full art should be worth the same as any full art. It does not matter. They're all the same rarity. Am I slow, or did I just realise that you're Australian? I'm not going to say you're slow, but it's not a secret. I'm not secretly Australian. Did our opponent just not GX us? Did we go second? What's going on? Am I having a stroke? I may well be. I don't know. Alright, we've got all the stuff. We're ready to go. Nope, Denmark. I was close. I was close. Dragonite v Dragonite. Yeah, exactly. Except I've got the better Dragonites at the moment. Will I make a vid about Wishy-Washy from Evolving Skies? Maybe. Maybe. We'll wait and see. ADP 3 legendaries must be worth more. Nope. Not at all. Dang, I'm getting out. Missed most of the stream. Well, I mean, it's not over yet, Casey. It's not over yet. I'm actually enjoying myself quite a lot. Just grinding through these. This 3 hours of grinding these tickets has been much more bearable than the 3 hours that I would have spent without you guys, which would have been sat here watching City Planner play City Skylines and desperately wishing that I was dead. That's what I would have been doing instead. Okay, let's go get ourselves a Dragonite. We've got a Dragonite. We've got ourselves a Tapu Koko as well, which is cool. We can attach this here. We can then Crobat. We are looking for 1 double Dragon Energy. Oh, yeah. How many of those? Let's get rid of that, shall we? Let's get rid of that one. We'll go. Yeah. Ooh, now we're going. Now we're going. Got all the bits. We're clicking all the buttons now. We are clicking every single button. Float Stone here. Research. Away we go. Let's keep going. Is there anything that I want to do here? Let's go like this and get it. Oh, didn't get anything. It's a disappointment. Oh, well. If cards are easy to get, I'll make my mission to have 4 of every single card ever. Yeah, exactly. And that's a fun thing to do, Jared. Thanks for the Rapid Strike Jump Off list from a week or 2 ago, having a blast. It's pretty good, right? To knock out a bunch of Subbles at once. Feels great. I'm still streaming Venom. Yeah, I'm still here. The game's always been pay to win, but you can still be free to play. But the new game, if people want to be free to play, it would be easy because of the dust system. Exactly. It's way easier to be free to play. It's so live. Like I've said, as long as the dust system is reasonable, which it appears that it will be, as long as it's reasonable, it will be better for free-to-play and for pay-to-play players. It will be better for literally everyone, because you will get all the cards that you need in the time period that you feel that you need them. So it's going to be fantastic. Now, just watch this Guzma be prized, by the way. Oh, it was there. We got it. We got it. Insignia. GG's, my friend. Farewell. What exactly am I grinding for? Why am I grinding tickets? Do they transfer when TCG goes live? No, they do not. So the tournament tickets don't transfer to live, so we need to get rid of them. We need to get rid of them, which is why we are sitting here grinding away, just desperately smacking our heads against the expanded brick wall, hoping for the best. If I have 4 Holo Inteleons and 4 Reverse Holo Inteleons, which set is the game going to leave me with? You'll get both, Josh, because they are both different cards, so you'll get both of them. Who the heck disliked the vid? Oh, put them on my watch list. That's okay. All interaction is good interaction. What does the Mime do? It stops my bench Pokemon from getting Snipe Brankus. So the Mr. Mime bench barrier stops my attacks as well as my opponents. Oh my god, we've got another one, have we? Report that person. Goodbye. Where are we? Thanks for the content. Keep it going. Vil, I will do my very best to continue. If you keep watching it, I'll keep doing it. Yeah, it protects from my own damage as well. Submission for trainer-themed deck Marnie. Well, I mean, if it's the most liked comment on the video, then I'll do it. At the moment, it looks like the most liked deck is actually Piers, so I'll need to make that. Still didn't get to 500. Well, we were on 600, right? We wanted to get into the 500s. So we're like halfway through the 500s now. But I mean, we've been going for 3 hours and I've spent like 60 tickets, so. Will non-tradable booster packs considered as unopened items? I believe so, Matthew. I believe so. Hello! Nice to see you, person from Japan. Unfortunately, I can't read Japanese, but welcome. Thank you for coming along. I appreciate your attendance on this fine, fine evening. What time is it in my country? It is 9:30 PM. I'm actually sad to see that a Rapid Strike Inteleon card in a language other than Japanese costs at least $7. Oof. That's a lot different. Yeah, that's a lot. Still 70 more to go. I know. Unbelievable. I'll never stop watching. King Cygnus, you've got to stop eventually. I didn't expect you to still be streaming when I got back home. So hello, Sazel. I'm always streaming, man. You know me. Just tuned in. How the game's going so far? Relatively well. We're having a nice time. Having a fun time. Just smacking our heads against this expanded ladder. We're having a nice time. Piers Obstagoon looks cool. It does. It does seem pretty cool. We'll see what we can do with it. Yep, make sure you like the video whilst you're looking up the deck list. Brankus is 100% correct. Is this you, Dieter? Ah, Deet! Okay, here we go. It's on. It's on, Dieter. Good luck, man. Good luck. New account will be Mitch in 4D. No, it won't. It'll still be 3D. Let's go, Deet. Beat me, Deet. Beat me. Cool night. It's going well, my guy. Thank you for coming along. Appreciate your attendance. Okay, I don't think we can burn this hand. Jeez. Sorry, I looked in this discard pile. I was like, oh my god, that's 100,000 different dudes. I don't think we can win. I think Date's gonna win. I can't get rid of this hand. Hopefully that's enough. Will QR codes on packs still work? Yes, they will. Absolutely. Will you keep the packs or unopen them? Or open them? I will keep them up to 125 and then I'll open the rest or trade for the rest. What is a good acceleration card for dark types? Have you tried Hydreigon? Hydreigon's pretty cool. Dita, you've got this, man. I've got nothing over here. You're gonna win. You're gonna win this 100%. I have no idea how I'm even gonna get close to you. Australia back in lockdown? Yeah, unfortunately we are. Seems like tag teams are still the kings of expanded. Yeah, these cards are good. These cards are good. Tommy, hello! How will I be getting enough credits in live once it's launched? Still need to buy codes and then dust what you don't need? Yep, pretty much. I think that's pretty much going to be the way to go. But yeah, it's hard to say. It's hard to say without knowing the exact numbers and details, right? It's hard to say, but I think it should be fine. I'm happy to put money. Well played, Dita. I had too many double dragons in my hand to discard them all, and I was like, I probably lose this anyway. This is a bad matchup. So you go on, you win the tournament. All right, make sure you win. Don't beat me like that. Embarrass me in front of everyone, and then go on to lose. Gotta play Rangers prize. Nah, man. Rangers gone. Round 1 lost. Let's go. Vice, thank you very much for the subscription. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream if you're here. If you're not, then thank you very much regardless. That's okay. It's not a problem. Like I said, I'm just here to get rid of this. I'm here to get rid of the tickets, right? So you're helping me out by beating me. Oh, man. Will I open the packs I grind from tournaments? No, I'm going to trade them for cards that I don't have, because that way I can get them on live when live comes out. Do I think that codes will go up or down in price after the launch? Joe, they will go down. Codes will be cheaper once live comes out, because Pokemon will set a price online that will be the new standard price. So hopefully that price is low. I imagine it will be lower than the $1 that it is on release. And if that's the case, then it's a good thing for everyone. I'm concerned about how much we get for dusting / how much singles will cost. Well, and that's the thing, Stormy Bob, right? You can be concerned about it. Yeah, absolutely be concerned about it. But you know, it could be $100,000 for a card, or it could be 3 cents. It's like it's one of those ones where at the moment we just need to wait and see how the system actually works. If the system is like predatory and bad, then people won't buy it. But if it's reasonable, which you would imagine that it would be, like they've got no... Pokemon doesn't need the money, right? Well, they need the money, but they're not going to like sit here and destroy us all. Surely not. And I'd be very disappointed if that was the case. I've got faith that Pokemon isn't going to try and, like, rip our wallets out of our pockets, but, you know, anything can happen. Poker Siblings, hi, how you doing? Thanks for coming, appreciate it. Chuck this up here. Theoretically, codes for sales, for third-party, yeah, exactly, they will definitely go down, because they're competing with the company that controls the supply, right? This is the thing, it's basic economics, in the sense that there is... Oh my god, we can win this. We can win this. Okay. Get me a... Actually, because this Mew has 120 HP, we're gonna get the ADP, just in case. I'm gonna get this, and then quick ball, we're gonna get a Dedenne. Because we've started Tapu Koko, which is the hardest thing. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. We can still try. We're still gonna try. We're still gonna try. We're still gonna try. Ah. Damn. Well, we'll just have to GX. I suppose we'll just have to GX. Whatever price Pokemon sells the packs at, third parties have to be cheaper. Exactly. Which is good for everyone. I think it'll be fine. But, hey, that's okay. If they make it retail price, that's not gonna happen. People are gonna hate that. When did I hit 15k? It was like yesterday. Thanks very much, Raging Dragon. Appreciate it. I think commons will be 10 dust. Wonder how much V's and VMAXs will be. Well, this is the thing, right? It's not worth speculating on until all the information's out, because I mean it could be 10 dust, but it could also be 100 dust, but then it might be, you know, 600 dust to... How am I going to get this out of the active? Okay. Got Zeraora, but we have no way to get energy on the active. Because he farbered me. Alright. We wait for next turn. Anyway. Where were we? Really like credits to be based on rarity, not individual cards, but who knows? They'll be based on rarity, Stormy Bob. Don't worry about that. I can almost, I'm not going to guarantee it, but I can almost guarantee it that it will be based on rarity, because it would be impossible to give individual cards a value. So it would take way too much time to individually price every single card. So this Mew, right? This Mew EX is a rare. This Dedenne is a rare. This Dragonite is a rare. This Zeraora is a rare. They're all the same rarity. So hopefully, it's the same. Hopefully, but you never know. Okay, let's get down to business. Hopefully... Oh, I clicked the wrong button! We've been saved. We've been saved. What am I doing? Oh my word. This is brutal. The pressure's getting to me, guys. The pressure is well and truly getting to me. Whew. Where were we? Where were we? Have no fear, I am here. What's up, Adam Bomb? Well, we're all happy that you're here, mate. For sure. Thank you for coming along. I appreciate it. Poker Siblings is excited for ladder on PTCGL, as am I. It's going to be so exciting. I'm so up for that. Best thing to do is buying the sets that give you the most rares. Well, I mean, yeah, probably, to be honest. Small sets with good pull rates is probably the way to go. Have I ever thought of the last ladder? Wonder if there'll be special prizes for the last ladder of the game? Well, here's the thing. This could be the last ladder. So in short, what should I do on PTCGO before we go live? Got plenty of unopened stuff. What you should do, Stefan's Classroom, is you should get 4 copies of as many cards as you can, have 125 copies of an unopened pack on your account, and have 0 coins and 0 tickets. That would be my recommendation. Also, there's this, what do you call it, a nice little piece of research that you can go and do for Stefan's Classroom right now. And hopefully he's got the link on him so he can share it in the chat. That would be fantastic. He's doing some research into how Pokemon players think. So if you're interested in helping him out and he's got the link, then I'm sure we'll be able to get that through to you. Are you in the event? Oh, Benrod88. We've got to look out for Benrod88 as he is in the room. Oh, a tag call. That's exactly what I wanted. Thank you, Venom. Thank you for the congratulations. I'm working my way through the chat, by the way, guys. I'm desperately trying to keep up with what everyone is saying. I will get there, I promise. I'm just trying to do too many things at once. What place do I use to get codes at the cheapest? The best place to get codes cheap is to get them on places like eBay, or to go to like people that crack massive amounts of boxes, like box break people, and ask them. Or if you just want the convenience, go to a third-party card reseller, like your, I don't know, Card Caverns or whatever. This is why you watch the streams, because I've got no idea what I'm doing, or... Also, we don't know how much dust we get per card. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter until we know. Doesn't matter till we know. Imagine if Pokemon did away with single codes that came from 10 random cards as a pack and go to a new system, serial numbers in the form of QR, and that's a one-to-one transfer. That would be undesirable, I think. I don't think I'd like that if it was a one-to-one, because I know that every single terrible pack that I get is useless. Oh, boy. Oh, no dice, no dice. We get the Float Stone though. We might as well put that on there. And then research. We'll see how we go. Classic Mitch moments. YouTube ate the link. Oh no! Here, Stefan, if you message it to me on the old Twitter. Oh, hang on, no, I've already got it on my. Just a second. I should be able to do this. One Anime Fan, thank you very much for your subscription. If you are in the room, I appreciate it. Just a second, guys. I should be able to get this link to you. I should be able to get the link to you because I've got it on my Twitter. Here we go. Get the up. Here we go. Boop. And then hopefully I can just chuck this straight into the chat. Yeah, I've already got the link. I don't know what I'm doing. There's the link. You can win an ETB. Go, 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 go. There's not much time left. There is not much time. There isn't much time. I think we need to knock this Indeedee out. Let's go like this. Go like this, get ourselves another Dragon Knight. Because then we can go Retreat. We can go Dance of the Ancients. Get ourselves some energy. Then we can Guzma this Indeedee, which we definitely need to do to win this game. And we will get the energy for our Dragonite next turn. I'm going to hold the band. Take the knockout. Okay. Sponsorship confirmed. No, I don't have a sponsor from any code store, and to be honest, I am actually happy not having one. I don't really, it's whatever. It's a thing. Skill-based matchmaking is weird. Early mornings on a 10-win streak with Dragon Ball right now. Nicely done, Josh. Nicely done. Also, we just hit 200 likes on this stream. Thank you very much, everyone. Appreciate it. Thank you all for being here. There's 175 happy campers in the stream at the moment. Just imagine if I did this thing regularly, how many people would be present. But hey, it doesn't happen that way sometimes. Alright, well, I think we're going to need to say goodbye to the stream at some point tonight. I don't know when it's going to be, to be honest. I'm enjoying myself quite a bit, but you all need to get across to watch Henry Brand on Twitch, because he's got the goods. So you'll need to go across there and watch him. I don't know if I can sustain this much longer. So I might send you through to him once we're finished. I'll send a link. But obviously, there's obviously not a raid system from YouTube to Twitch. So you'll have to go into his chat in about, I don't know, 30 minutes or whatever it is, and say that you came from the Sableyes on YouTube. That'll be great. Am I South Australian? I am South Australian. I lived in South Australia almost my entire life. Now I live in a different state, Potato Munch. I live in the ACT now. Tonight still has 2 more hours. It's only 11:45. Well, it's 11:45, right? 11:45, Mr. Smith. Do I like Star Wars? If so, why is the latest trilogy your favourite? I like the OG Star Wars movies. I don't know. I just like them. They're the ones I grew up with. So, you know. GG, Night Crazy Quins. Appreciate you being here. We're rooting for Benrod to win against Deg Shocky, because Benrod is in the chat and we want to play him. Whilst you're down there in the description grabbing this list, by the way, you can always like the video. I'd appreciate that, and you can also click that membership button. Give me $3 or whatever. It's less than a cup of coffee, is what I say. Time exchange is always nice. I'm drinking coffee, going to work, and you guys are going to bed. Yeah, exactly. That's the way it works. That's the way time is. That is the way time is. Oh, Rainy Night GX managed to get the win in a couple of tournaments. Got knocked out a couple of tickets. That's the win. Where are we? Cruising along, just desperately looking for Twitter information. If there's any Twitter information, follow my Twitter, by the way. It's in the description. Do that. Appreciate that. Always happy to see people over on Twitter. Always happy to see people over on Twitter. Not looking good for you, Dead Drawing. That's okay. We'll get there, Benrod. It'll be fine. I will never get a good expanded card like your ADP deck. Yes, you will. You absolutely will. PTCG Live is designed for people who don't want to spend money and don't have to trade. You get all the good cards that you want, and you'll be there. 1 like equals 1 more hour of Mitch streaming. No, probably not. Play standard next. No, I'm gonna continue grinding the expanded ladder because it's easier. Did you know that bots have been buying cards for a long time too? It was a real problem. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's just a garbage system. The trading system on PTCGO is a good idea, but poorly executed. What is my favourite Pokemon, and why is it Jolteon? It's Arcanine. It's Arcanine. Arcanine's my favourite. Alright, so we've got 1 more game in this tournament. And I think we're going to call it a night after that, because it's almost 10 o'clock. Only an insane amount of money could keep me from staying, couldn't it, Bucket? My cat's just come in. She's aware that it's dinner time. She's ready to have something to eat. But that's okay, because once I'm finished this, I will figure out some way to... tell you what, we won't do... Okay, I've baited you in. I said we were going to do a giveaway, but I'm not going to do that. Because we're going to do that later. Because it's not fair to give away stuff tonight when I don't have everything to give away organised. So I will do the giveaway later on. You may all leave now, if you wish. If you wish. Deg Shocky 1, bad luck Benrod, bad luck. Bad luck. I don't think the potential prizes of that survey are worth the amount of personal information there are. Well, hey, don't do the survey then. You don't need to. You lost, that's okay, man. We'll get there. We'll get there. If I were in the Pokemon world, what would my training class be? Ooh. Great question. Great question. Beauty. There you go. There's a good one. I'm not here for the giveaway. Love the content. Hey, dude, that's fantastic. I'm glad you're here. Deg Shocky, hopefully you're in the chat as well if you're secretly hiding in the chat. Young Lass Mitch. Yeah, that's me. Young Lass. Swimmer is what I am. Okay, let's assume that this is going to be Mad Party. Beauty Mitch, I can just see it. Let's assume that this is Mad Party. That was disappointing. We'll put that there. I'm actually streaming. I know, right? How did it happen, guy with pants? I have no idea. You were playing Mad Putty? Yeah, I figured it would be Mad Putty. When I saw the Mew, I was like, it's probably Mad Putty. It's probably Mad Putty. Ninetales? Mad Party with Ninetales? Excuse me? What? Excuse me? This is a wild ride that we're on, ladies and gentlemen. An absolutely wild ride. Perks of being 3 hours late to the live stream. I get 3 hours of VOD to watch. Yeah, exactly, dude. You get to watch the VOD back. That's what it's about. When will I stream next? Great question. I don't know. It's a mystery. It's a mystery wrapped in a riddle. I really don't know. He's playing Volcarona V. Well, we know it's not Mad Party then. Makes sense. We probably lose. I think we lose. That's okay. Done the link, work is done, as you said. All finished, all done. And we're I'm just gonna double check on the old Benry over on twitch.tv/Benry_TCG. He's gonna be where I recommend you go after this stream, because we are very close to the end. I hope that it works out for the. I legit just looked at the amount of viewers, and so many people dropped off when I said that I wasn't doing a giveaway tonight. How many likes do you need for this vid for you to make another Can I Use X Team on PTCGO? It's 500 on the one from last night. 500 likes. If it gets 500 likes, I'll do another one. As always. Roasting Mitch in the comments. So empty. You gotta get the live roasts. Well, now's the opportunity to get those live roasts in. Get those live roasts in right now. I'm gonna throw this card down here. I'm gonna get... no, doesn't happen. Get this, and then we can Crobat. Let's Crobat. Get ourselves some more cards. I am hopeful that we don't get knocked out by this Mew. Alright, where are we at? The only good thing I can see in Pokemon Live is that we can play in mobile. I can see a lot of good things, Santosh. I can see a lot of good things in it. So... Perks of not knowing about a giveaway. Wasn't here for a giveaway, so not disappointed. Exactly, Matt. Exactly. The ones that stuck around are the ones that love... I know. The real ones are still here. Oh, we just encountered. We just encountered. We just encountered, guys. Any of your basic Pokemon in play. So what you're saying is that I should try and knock this guy out. What I should do, actually... Ooh. Here's an idea, boys and girls. How do I go about doing this correctly? I think it's like this, right? I think it's like this. I think I go like this, and then I go like this, and I go like this, and get the Guzma, and then I Guzma the... Okay, we're working here. We're using our brains. We're using our brains. It's a big risk. It is a massive risk. But we're doing it, and we're doing it relatively well. We click all the buttons in the right order, and we take 3 prizes. Got him. Okay. And now I can focus back on the chat again. I'll put one over there as well. Where were we? Either Memories of Dawn is coded badly or I fought a couple of hackers. Really? Oh. If you live down under, do you play strapped to the ceiling in a harness? Yeah, absolutely, Lewis. That's the way it works. Or they died at their keyboards. Yeah. Sometimes your plays are less than optimal. Hashtag roasted. Nice roast. Appreciate it. Can't wait for more news on live. Same. I just want to see more. Will TCG be set up the same as this one in battle-wise? As in, like, the way that live works? Probably. PTCGO was not on mobile, no. No, it's technically not available on mobile. Yeah, it's 9:55 here as well, so don't worry, I'm going to be going to bed soon too. Using your brain is not recommended. 8 out of 10 industry professionals. 4 out of 5 Trainer Jack. Let's simplify that down. I want the rank game mode, have some incentive to play, like sleeves depending on the season or badges. Yeah, exactly. Just the idea of playing more, right? It's always good. What is the Forbidden Riff? Not allowed to be played in Guitar Store. Isn't it like I don't know. I want to say Forbidden Riff is the like Stairway to Heaven or something, isn't it? I have no idea. No giveaway. I want my money. I didn't even give you back. Yeah, no, exactly. I've given you Stairway. Yeah, I think I was right when I said Stairway to Heaven. Did I say Stairway to Heaven? I can't remember. Yeah, I've spent 3 hours entertaining you. Is that not enough? Is that not enough? We still live. Yeah, Robsy, still here. But not for long, because watch this. Well played. Well played. Ooh. Bang! Got him. I've fought people using Memories of Dawn with my Pokemon's attacks. Oh my god, that's weird. That is very strange. Alrighty. Let me show you what you should be doing with your packs. Now, I've got 1,800 coins here. Those coins should immediately be turned into packs. Right? Every single coin that you get from now until the end of PTCGO, turn it into random packs. Okay? Then your pack screen will look like this. You'll have a lot of packs. See how I have 11 tradable packs? That's 11 rare cards that I can get right now. Oh my god. What's going on? What's going on in this conversation room? Oh boy. Crazy stuff. Okay, so we go to the trades, right? We go to the trades. You're welcome, Dan, by the way. I'm always happy to avenge you. Go to the trades. Now, I've already set this up, but I've set up every card that is an ultra rare that I don't have for want, which means that this list is now all cards that I know that I don't have 4 copies of that I can trade for. Acceptable trades only. Then what you do is you scroll through. You just scroll through the list and you go, are there any trades for 1 pack? There's one. Vikavolt V for 1 pack. I can trade for that. I get an extra Vikavolt, right? You just keep going through until you find one. Ninetales V, no worries. Get another Ninetales. Now, I'm going to be a little bit more stringent. I'm going to try and find cards that are a little bit rarer than just base Vs, because people are giving them away. You can find them really easily. Iron Mitch. I am an Avenger. Absolutely. So we're just gonna wait until it loads up here. We're just gonna keep scrolling through, and if we find any Evolving Skies single pack trades, we'll have a look. Tornadus, full art, bang, yes, take that. Alright, just cruise on through. We've got 10 more packs, which means 10 more cards that I don't currently have that can be turned into dust on live. So like, I'll take them across to live and I'll be able to turn them into dust over there, which will be fantastic. We're just gonna keep scrolling, and eventually we'll find something else that's for 1 pack. Pick it up. We know that we don't have it, and it'll work from there. Now, where obviously it's hard when you've got a big pool of cards like this, because lots of people are trading lots of things at the moment, so it's very hard to find trades, and people are also starting to pick up on this particular method as well. So they're picking up cheap trades as they're coming up, so be aware of that. That's why there's lots of like 2 or 3 pack trades at the moment, because they're kind of easy to get. You can sell expensive cards at the moment for relatively cheap. Like Rayquaza you can get for 4 packs or whatever, you just pick them up. But yeah, so we're gonna keep looking. We're gonna keep looking for 1 pack Evolving Skies. Once I finish trading these packs, we'll be so much richer. Good night, McGee. Nice to play with you as well. Try and get rid of all those tickets. Absolutely. 550 to go. We did a good job. We got about 70 done tonight, which is fantastic. Let's keep scrolling through here. Keep scrolling, keep scrolling, keep scrolling. Find the 1 prize, 1 packers. We're looking for those 1 packers. Eventually, we've got to find one, right? We've got to find some sometime. I feel like this would have been better if it had happened really quickly. But I got greedy. Got greedy, went looking for the shiny cards. Here we go, Ditto VMAX, bang, VMAX card, bang. I'll have that, 1 pack, no worries. Because that VMAX can turn into dust when it's over on live, right? I can get it into dust. It'll be fantastic. Here's another one. Where are we? Oop. It's disappeared. We'll find it again. It's gone. It's all over. It is all over. There's another one. Ditto VMAX. Bang. Got it. No worries. Now I can get rid of Ditto because I know that I've got 4 of them. Right. Oh. Thank you, Matt.
Stairway is correct, Lamau.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thanks, Matt. Thanks for coming along tonight. You are an absolute legend, taking out the leader of the biggest super chat for the night. $5. Appreciate it. You are a good one. If you're in the chat and you're a member, check out those emotes for Matt. Appreciate it. Some nice little emotes that you can use in chat and in YouTube comments, by the way. Togekiss VMAX for 1 pack. Did I miss it? Did I? I missed it. I must have missed it. We're just looking for 1. Here's 1. Medicham. Full art Medicham. Bang. Thank you. Easy as you like. Keep on going through, right? Just keep scrolling on through. And eventually we'll get rid of all of our packs. And we'll get a bunch of good cards. And then I'll send you off to Henry. And hopefully a few of you head across there. That'd be nice. Gyarados VMAX, Rainbow Rare, 1 pack. Thank you. Appreciate it. What's this milestone thing? Azazel as a member for 8 months. What a hero. I hope there's an alert for that. I don't know if there is. There's another one, Inteleon. I'll pick it up. I'm still alive, Yoshi. Yeah, I'm still here. Do I have extra Inteleon? I don't. That's why I'm picking them up, right? Pick up cards that you don't have extras of, so that you can put them all into your live account. Just gonna keep scrolling. We're into the 3-hour mark now. We'll probably start to see some more Rainbow Rare Darmanitan VMAX. Yes, please. Zeraora-V. Accept. Thank you. That's my 4th one, so I don't need any more of those. Oh, there should be 4 now. 4. Beautiful. So I don't need any more Zeraoras. Keep scrolling, keep scrolling. There's another one. Accept. Oh, it's disappeared. Azazel. You're killing it.
Yeah. You have 0 prize cards remaining.
That's such a weird way of saying Let's just pick up this Ninetales. We'll leave it at that. We'll get ourselves those 4. Thank you very much, Azazel, for the $10. Appreciate that. Oh, boy. Whew. Yeah, about to redeem codes like crazy. Absolutely, dude. There's so many good trades out here. Tickets are going away, Ricardo. They absolutely are. Do Pikachu theme packs count as packs? No, I don't think they do. I think the only ones that count are the like card packs. How many packs did I have? 11. And I just traded for 11 secret rares for 11 packs on the ladder. On the trade thing, because people are giving them away. And so you can just turn them into dust when they go over to PTCG Live, which is always a good thing. Alright, so there is no cross-compatibility between YouTube and Twitch. But what you are going to do is you are going to head to twitch.tv/benry_TCG, and you are going to tell him that you have just come from the Sableyes stream on YouTube, and that you're excited to watch one of the best players in the world play some games of Pokemon. I am heading off for the night. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming along to this one. Hopefully, we can do some more streams more frequently. I've really enjoyed myself tonight, and I always forget how fun it is having you guys in the room. We have a couple of packs, which is good. We picked up a bunch. Nice. Nice. Thank you, everyone. Head across to Henry's stream. I'll see you there. Goodbye, everyone. Farewell. Bye-bye.